Hello.
Welcome back, maybe.
Or hello if you are new and you are stumbling upon us for the first time. We are sorry.
I'm so warm. And we need to have a conversation about this. Going on a cruise from home thing. Don't like it. I'm stressed.
If you are new, hello. Welcome to this embarkation day for this very short series.
Yeah, very short. Back to work Monday.
Yeah, and if
it's Friday.
And if you are new, I'm Paul. This is my darling wife, Danielle, otherwise known as Dani. Right, we are 3 videos from this series, very short one, because next week at the time of filming this, and as these videos are going out, we will be in Florida. Right, a couple of key bits to cover off today, because we're aware that if you're new, you may not know some of the details we're going to talk about. So these 4 key phrases: port arrival time, Danielle.
The time you can get to the port. It's literally what it says on the tin.
Boarding group.
What time? When you'll be called to get onto the ship. So very different. Your port arrival time is not the time you get on the ship.
So our port arrival time is?
Now 10:45. It's half an hour earlier than what we booked.
And we are boarding group 5. So what that means is as long as we're at the port at 10:45, we can be a little bit later, but if we are there at 10:45, that should mean that we are there in line to basically get on the ship near enough straight away.
Yeah, pretty much after concierge, fancy people.
The first 4 boarding groups.
Yeah, the first, yeah.
Anyway,
Fine.
Stateroom, we are in an inside room on deck 2.
2006.
Is it a good year for anything? Or?
No, I just remember it because it's a year. It's the first time we've had one that's a year, really.
Okay. Anyway, so staterooms, we'll explain the difference in staterooms when we're on the ship, because there is a difference between concierges. Dan's mentioned a veranda, an inside room and an ocean view.
We've done all apart from concierge.
Yes.
I'm working on it.
And rotational dining. So we'll be talking about the dining that we're doing, and you will see that the restaurant we're in tonight is not the same as the restaurant we're in tomorrow night, or the same as the restaurant we're in the night after.
We'll tell you about that later. Yes.
So brief overview of some of the things we're going to be talking about. But we're actually off to go and pick up our friends, Chris and Becca.
From, I'm going to give you some work, this channel.
If you are new to this series and you haven't seen our June Italy vlog, my wife loves to give me work when I edit this, knowing that I literally only have 2 nights to edit 3 videos.
That's fine, because that's an easy. Even I could do that one.
We'll put that to the test. I may get Danielle to put that in.
That's fine.
Do you see the panic in her eyes suddenly?
No, it's the sparkly effect. I know that.
Right, we are off to go and get Chris and Becca, then we are down to Southampton, that is where we're sailing from. Tomorrow we will be docking in Belgium, and we will be doing an excursion in Belgium, arranged by you, because, again, if you're new here, Danielle is an independent travel agent, as well as her full-time day job.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing beer and waffles.
Yeah. Beer in waffles.
Beer in waffles?
Yeah.
That might make them soggy.
You infuse your waffles with the beer.
I'm not a fan of soggy waffles. Anyway, we'll also be having a Palo dinner and a day at sea, and then, yes, we are back Monday morning for 3 days of absolute chaos before you will find us back at Gatwick, ready to fly to Florida for 2.5 weeks. And if you do want to stick around for that series, treasure, magic, epic universe, all the Halloween events.
Yeah, horror nights.
All of it.
Not so scary.
Halloween on the high seas.
Boardwalk.
I'm getting cramp in my left calf, so we're going to stop soon.
We're gonna go get
I'm
our
old, by
friends.
the way.
I'm also so warm.
But before we go, we just want to say hello to our pups this morning.
They're not happy with us. You know, we're going away. I'm sorry. We love you.
They don't feel like we love them very much at the minute. But anyway, we're going to jump in the car, we're going to go and get Chris and Becca, and then head down to Southampton, and we will see you when we got Chris and Becca.
I'm going to call off too. We are 3 minutes from picking up
Stragglers. Stowaways.
Some extras. My belly's rumbling. Like, I'm ready for breakfast. We are...
Pre-cruise ritual?
Yeah, we do have a pre-cruise ritual. Did we do that last time?
We did.
We did, of our McDonald's breakfast.
We're in Italy. Yeah, we did. We went and got a milkshake, because the milkshake was crap.
Anger. Oh, it's dark.
There's a night mode for that on the camera.
Is there?
I'm not going to need it, because... fish by magic, it's light again.
I also realised that we've gotten a few minutes from our friends, and I have left my sunglasses at home. But lucky for me, it's raining. It's probably going to be a bit like this for the rest of the cruise. And I've also got some very garish Disney ones in my bag, and that excites me greatly. So
It disappoints me greatly.
you'll see them. They're a Temu purchase.
You look like a tourist in Hong Kong.
Yeah, I look like an anime character. It's wonderful. But I will. I'll pick back up with you shortly. We have stragglers. Say hi, stragglers.
Hi, stragglers.
We have McDonald's ourselves up. That's really hard to say. It's also not
Because
a word.
it's not a word.
And now we're on our way. We're trying to figure out how to view a port arrival form on the day of embarkation. It's quite hard. So we'll pick up. There's nothing interesting to see. So we'll pick up with
That's
you.
very harsh, Chris and Becca. They're interesting people.
I'm so interesting. I don't know about Chris, but
I am.
On that note, we'll see you
We're
when we...
currently due to be early, so we're driving very slowly.
wait, what? Why are we driving slowly?
10:06.
Because we can't get in Becca until
Yeah, but
10:15.
we can see the ship.
We can, but we can't park. Oh, we could park. We could park in Mayflower. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Go, go, go!
Alright, ho, Silver!
Away!
Shit.
I know, never mind.
And hello from Southampton, where we have eventually found a way to park. And by the way, if anybody knows Michael, can you tell Michael
Michael's
to...
got glasses.
And he looks some sort of way, but he sent us here, apparently, and the lady over there, the family next to us are laughing because they almost got turned away from this car park as well, and I think they might have known Michael. Anyway,
Who's Michael?
It worked well. If in doubt, it's Michael. Well, apparently not.
yeah, if Michael sent you here, you're fine by all accounts. Right, so we have.
bright.
Just out of interest, did you guys know Michael? No, nobody knows
I
Michael.
was literally like, can we just stop talking about Michael and can you tell us where to park?
She was like, but was it Michael? I went, I don't know, I'm not on first date. Anyway, right, we are here. So, to give you an idea, we are in AB parking. We don't know if this is where we're actually meant to be, but the ship is behind us. Becca is literally bursting with excitement. I think she might actually wet herself.
Too late.
I wonder what the smell was in the car. If you've already enjoyed spending time with these two as we do, they're with us in April. Dan's
Wait, go on.
Dan's taking pictures, right. We're going to go through the security checkpoint, check-in time, port arrival time, all that good stuff, and then we will see you at points where we can talk to you, because as we know from doing the Wonder in San Diego, there are bits they do not like you filming. So yeah, we'll see you in a bit. When you get here, so we've just walked across from where the bus stop is and walked straight back down this blue line. People over there will then take your luggages, they'll put it over there. As you can see, as we're already going through a checkpoint. And then this gentleman very kindly is sending us back down this way, thank you. So yeah, we're going to go and wait over there, and yeah, 10:45 we will be in the right queue. We are currently living the life, because...
Concierge,
La-di-da. Imagine if we get there, they're gone. Graded.
Yeah, all of our rooms have been upgraded to concierge. Yeah, so we're just waiting to go through now. 10:45 line is actually just here. Oh, by the way, if you need a coffee, there's one over there.
Coffee Hut, is he called it?
Yeah, he called it Coffee Hut, didn't he? Didn't fancy one then, Dan, no? Your ears are wonky.
I know, it's because they're one of the things, the magnet, because they're 3D printed, one of the magnets doesn't work.
Chris's ears are wonky, but that's a genetic thing. You okay, guys?
just pushed in front of me. I am not
Becca,
happy.
it's because you're competitive, all right? Just for reference, we came in through where that sign is there, through the security down there, very much airport-style security that you would have at Gatwick or Heathrow, up the escalator, straight through to check-in. Lovely Katie over there was brilliant in getting us sorted, and we are done. Happy, Becca?
Very happy.
Becca's happy place is the cruise lines. There's my wife and Becca's husband. So yeah, we're going to go over there and we'll see you. Oh, Becca's...
Hello. Oh no!
going to take a picture now. Becca thought that the camera was facing my way and it wasn't. And there goes concierge. So the boarding process has started. They have done family of the day. Family of the day is on. Sponsored by Timu. And their dodgy ears that... I'm not sure what's happening here.
My nails.
You're right, Becca. Yeah, boarding process so far, because you jumped on at Barcelona last year, didn't you?
Yes.
Comparing?
Well, it's been very similar.
Thanks for your input.
But I'm not happy that the tannoy Mickey thing isn't going off here. It did in Barcelona.
It did it in Rome?
No, because we got straight on the ship.
Oh yeah, so did.
There were no boarding groups.
That's true, we were literally just pushed straight onto the ship. So far, very comparable to Civitavecchia. Oh, 2 more. Chris, why haven't you got your port arrival form on your phone?
Becca does it all.
Because Becca does it all.
I'm Chris.
I'm Becca, I do the port arrival form. I'm Chris. So, boarding group number 5 seemed to basically include the whole ship. And that's not an exaggeration. All of a sudden, a sea of 1,000 stood up and we're all now making our way through. Can get pictures, as we said in June, you can get pictures. We're choosing not to, because we want to get on the ship and we want to go and take some pictures. Disney Q, before you got on a Disney ship, what are the odds? You alright, my dear?
Hello.
So yeah, you can get pictures, as we say, but we're not going to be doing that. We are just going to go straight through. Are you guys okay? So yeah, hopefully going to see some friends on here as well. And yeah, Cabanas is still not open for another 25 minutes, so that's why Becca wants to go and get some pictures done. Then Cabanas for mac and cheese, chicken tenders, and all the other good stuff. Becca, are you crying? Are you crying yet? Who's?
You're crying.
These guys are actually off to Australia in 5 weeks.
5 weeks today. And Hong Kong Disney.
And Hong Kong Disney, yeah. But anyway, not a bad embarkation process so far. It's been alright. How do you feel about this compared to Rome?
You can't really compare them because they're 2 very different processes. Like Rome, we just, and on this one, we had to sit. So it's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah. But no, just as easy. I think sailing out the European ports has been a bit eye-opening.
Doing a bit of painting.
Oh yeah. Again, as we said in June, they're always doing maintenance on the ships, even when people are embarking. As you see, washing the barriers off. We'll make sure we've got port arrival forms, magic bands, the whole lot. Oh, look at that. Who goes first?
Just a few moments, please.
Oh, here she is. Thank you. We've been separated. We were going to try and all go in together. There go Chris and Becca.
Disney Fantasy, please welcome aboard Chris, Paul, Danielle, and Becca.
Fantasy, please welcome aboard the Throsby family.
We got it! Hello! And we are on. So it is 20 to 12, we are on. We think sail away is 3:45, but obviously lunch, we've been told we can use Animator's pallet for lunch, or we can go to Cabanas. We are also going to go and take some pictures up by the funnel as well, and we'll sort that all out in a bit. I love Becca's childlike enthusiasm. So yeah, we are now heading all the way up to top deck. Aqueduct isn't open yet by the looks of it, but that is potentially our sail away plan that we have said for the first time ever. None of us have ever done in the pools or on the slides at the point of sail away. So that is potentially the plan, but we are now up by the funnels for some pictures. It's always nice when your wife says, I don't want you in any pictures with me. So Becca's very kindly takes the pictures of Danielle for her Adventure by Danielle Instagram, which clearly I'm not a part of.
Probably a good thing, really.
I'd agree with that.
This,
yeah. Wow. Wow. 34 looks 44. Well, whilst the ladies are doing that, we are in Southampton, as we said repeatedly. If you ever wonder where your Tesla comes from at Southampton docks, there is the car park for all of them. Plenty of container stations here as well. That is the terminal we just come into that we were talking about earlier. And our car is, well, actually, I can see our car right from here. So I can see our car, that's where we are parked. Danielle's currently trying to jump, and I can tell, because all I can hear is Becca going 1, 2, 3, jump. I suddenly hear these feet hit the floor. Pictures have been done, the world's worst photo shoot by a load of amateurs.
I've now got a wet bum.
So yeah, Becca's also got a wet bum. Becca, what was that dance for mac and cheese a second ago?
Mac and cheese time, mac and cheese time, mac and cheese.
I'm so lucky. So lucky.
We're going into Cabanas now, but we will talk a bit more about how we met Chris and Becca, how the friendship has stayed for 2 years, and why not only are we doing this cruise with them, but the Destiny in April as well.
My luggage has been left behind.
Sweet on You, which we talked a lot about and actually experienced in June, was really nice. Cabanas is not yet open. It's not yet open, but
Isn't it?
it will be in a minute, I believe. Probably just waiting for the shutters to open. I've never seen such organisation in trying to find a table for lunch at Cabanas like this. This is quite intense. Becca's off. By the way, like, this will become a regular thing. Like, how quickly Becca goes off to do stuff. Oh, Becca, you making your mind up? We are staying here then, great.
Yes, I do.
And Cabanas is open. Thank you. There we go, lots and lots of nice, fresh, tasty options. So I'm going to grab a few bits and go from there. Cabanas is now officially open, and as you'd expect, it is absolute chaos. But whilst Chris and Becca are gone for theirs, I'm being very good. Chips, rice, pizza, chicken tenders, mac and cheese. And the reason I'm being good is because we are on the Treasure and the Magic in a week and a half's time. Now, we have spoken previously about the Disney Cruise Line app. Really important that you do download this and get it all sorted. You can only connect. Yes, I've already brought over some cutlery for everyone. It's really can do. Really important that you do connect to this because it does contain everything you need on board. So our mandatory guest assembly drill is at 4, which would lead us to think that sail away is probably now 4:45. And then we are not going to see the show tonight because the show is
Aladdin, which we've seen a million times.
We've seen quite a lot, and we can't film a show anyway. The intention tonight, though, is we are at Enchanted Garden. Tomorrow we are at Royal Court, and then the only problem is we miss Animator's Palette because we're doing Palo. However, what we are going to do tonight is we're actually going to order one of the dishes from Animator's Palette because
I'm getting the dessert.
yeah, as we said before, we're not huge fans of the Enchanted Garden menu, so we will be going for the Animator's Palette menu as that is preferable, and you can do that if you are in a different restaurant. What did you go for, my darling wife?
It may look similar to what you saw in June.
Because it is.
Pizza, chicken, mac and cheese, chips, and a little bit of fish.
And then we will see what Chris and Becca come
It'll
back
be
with
the
even. Chris and Becca have also bought their own cups, and as you know, we would have brought our own cups in June. We will be taking our own cups next week. You okay there, Danielle? So tell me about your thoughts of Cabana so far. In words.
So good.
We're going to tuck into this and enjoy this because, yeah, we didn't really get a chance to show you much in June because of how chaotic everything was. But yeah, the food is exactly the same, isn't it? That's the thing. It doesn't really.
These aren't the same.
No, the chicken tenders are slightly different. I actually believe, if I'm right, these may be Costco chicken tenders.
No, I think they're hand breaded because it's a very light breading.
Oh, okay.
It's panko.
Ooh, okay. How very artisan of you.
So it's fish.
Great. How's the cookie, Chris? How's it crumble?
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
Well, I'll have one. I'm going to get another one.
Becca, you're literally arguing over free buffet food.
Yeah.
I'm going to get an ice cream from outside.
So Chris was very kind. We ended up sharing that last dessert. Chris has a grumble about his Fanta.
It's not American Fanta or an English Fanta. It came out yellow, not orange.
It's the European Fanta that we had when we were on this in June.
Gross.
Although what I did notice, and I stopped drinking Fanta after that, it was the bitter Fanta.
Yeah, it's not amazing.
No. And ended up, I don't know whether I told you this, but we ended up at the dining asking for the normal Fanta, and they ended up bringing out the American orange Fanta.
I'm asking for that.
So, yeah,
Soda.
whether they still got any or not, I don't know, but we are now going to venture around. I think they said they want to take some pictures, didn't they?
I think we'll find Mickey, I think.
Yeah, going to try and find some characters and go from there, but yeah, having a bit of a look around the ship. So we did actually lose the girls for a little while because, well, you ran off, didn't you, Dan?
We have a picture taken. It's lovely.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Chris and I got stuck behind an induction training for some new staff, which is which is always fun. But yeah, we are gradually exploring the ship. Hi. Behind the scenes, seeing what Danielle's doing. I think she's doing ship tours.
D-Lounge. We love D-Lounge. We'll be in there later.
I'm going to go past Becca, what I said. But yeah, Chris and Becca would love to take some pictures with some animals and characters.
Animals?
Yeah, animals is what they are. It's a mouse.
Dublin's not here.
Oh, that's true, yeah. So we are now on deck 4 by Shutters, which is where we were multiple times. I think this is where we watched the show over in the corner with Shelley and Jono back in June. Whilst they continue to board people, and whilst that is goofy, no, that's Becca. That's Becca.
I am goofy though.
Lacking in common sense, two different terms.
Do you know what I didn't see on the planner? And I need to check it again. Diaper dash.
So anyway,
last time I did that.
So Chris won adult diaper dash.
There was an adult one because there were no kids on the
Well,
cruise.
no, they did the kid one,
did that
and
one
then
for after.
but he didn't get a prize.
Oh.
I was well done.
I suppose the prize
well, they're not enough pants big enough to fit you. We're actually waiting for Mickey, not Goofy.
Goofy is my favourite though.
Why?
It's me, isn't it?
And Mickey is just about ready to take her from Goofy. Now, I'm pretty sure that Danielle's going to film it for her Instagram. Chris and Becca are kind of going to help. That's a weird look, Chris. That really is. Yeah, we'll insert picture here. Camera noise. We are all pictured up.
Just about half an hour.
We're quite happy with all the pictures. We're quite happy with all the pictures.
Yes, yeah.
Bootyful.
Really, Dan? Right. We're now making our mind up as to where to go next, although we're only half an hour away from the rooms being ready. So yeah, we will probably see you in about half an hour at the rooms. Unless we do anything more exciting before then. The polo shirt is within reaching distance. If you don't know what happened with my polo shirt, because we didn't mention it in the videos, we got my blue polo shirt home that I wore to Palo, and we washed it, and a load of stains came up, and I mean front and back of shirt, no idea why. Disney were brilliant, they refunded me the money in full, plus VAT, and now, at 5 o'clock, we're going to be down here going in to get that, because it's all I've cared about for the last 8 weeks, because it's such a comfy shirt, so nice, and actually really well priced as well. One of the very, very few times you will ever see the Meridian bar in between Remy and Palo completely empty. As a note, you don't actually have to have a Palo or Remy reservation to come and enjoy Meridian bar. You can just come straight up here and you'll be absolutely fine. Buy a couple of drinks, all good. Made our way all the way up to deck 12 so that we can come and check out the golf course. Of course though, Chris, do you need help? Sometimes there are no words. We have got Norwegian Cruise Line in front of us. That is leaving before we are. That departs at 4. We will then make our way out past the other ships, P&O in the distance. The small car park just down there is where we were the other day. And then the pier that we go past is also where we were a couple of weeks ago and we came to see the Fantasy go away. Had a very productive time since we last saw you. We have, hi. Thank you. We have been and seen Criza. We have been and even seen Saron. We are now going to our stateroom. You're right, Danielle.
It is our room.
It is our room, yes. It said it on the booking. Right, in we go. We are going to dump our stuff down. Our bags aren't here yet, unsurprisingly. This is Danielle doing stuff for Instagram now, by the way. I have a feeling I might be that husband that like holds doors open in various bits. Well, at least you held the door open for me.
Is that a different bag? No.
No. So this is Oceanview room on deck 2.
Same bag.
We don't get the strap bag that we got.
But we've got a different type of window.
True, this is very true. Don't fancy trying to sit up there though.
Do you not? It's got glitter on it.
Has it?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to dump our bags down and do a bit of a room tour. We'll be back with you very shortly. And welcome to room 2006 on the Disney Fantasy. This room does not come with a Danielle, I'm afraid. However, not a bad sized room, not the worst sized room or the best sized room we've ever had on a Disney cruise, but there we go. Where should we start, Danielle? Where do you want to begin? Hanging a lanyard? Okay, that's an interesting way to start. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll turn the camera to you and you can do the door that I'm currently resting against.
Seamless transition. Ta-da!
Key to the world card goes in here for electricity. Ah.
Ah. That was Paul behind the door. This is the toilet room, so this is a split bathroom layout. Go careful. Step. Don't make that mistake in the middle of the night. And then, hello. Main, hello again. My t-shirt's bunched up. This is your bathroom. So you do actually have a bath. It's quite a deep bath actually. If you've got kids, easily bath them in there. That sounds like that could be our luggage. Or is that you messing around? With a shower. And if you shut the door,
Just hanging around.
oh, let's just. I'm going to carry on with this myself. So, here's the bed. Same bed as we had last time. If you've watched that series, has the lamps either side.
Have you shown how big the cupboards actually are now?
Well, I just did because you were in them.
In it. There are actually some stuff in here which you all joking aside, you may want to see. There are plentiful hangers, life jackets, ladder, which we will never need. However, if you have kids, we will show you why this ladder suddenly becomes very relevant. This has plenty of space for clothes.
This is usually where I put my stuff.
And then in this one, which is big enough to fit a 14-stone human. Safe. Bruv.
Oh god. Laundry bag. They do a laundry service. It's an additional charge. More of them. Yeah, good size. This is a connecting stateroom. So if we were sharing, if we weren't sharing a room, but if we had adjoining rooms, this would be open, and we could sort of open the two rooms together. It's more, I think, for sitting in normally. Anyway, as I was saying, bed, phone, same situation as last time with the sofa, and that up there is a pull-down bunk. So if you've got more than 2 people in this room, they can pull that down. Stateroom host will do that for you, and they'll also put it away during the day. You look a little cramped.
I did it.
You've also got your vanity area, exactly the same as our last one. Here's your TV. This is your fridge.
Oh, Christ.
In here, God, you've got your stationery. These are free. You can take these. We do not have a pen. Good job we don't have a pen. And this is for if you want to order room service breakfast. You just put that out, and it's got all your options. And that is free of charge. Just please give them a tip when they bring it to you. Not included onboard gift. Not included peer pressure bag. Are you styling it out because you fell? I'm quite annoyed that I didn't catch that on camera.
I'm just contemplating our next cruise.
We are Friday on Wednesday we go to Gatwick. And on Thursday we fly to Florida. So it's a good couple of weeks for us coming up, isn't it?
Yes.
So this is just a teaser.
Do you?
No,
put a hand out?
no,
Put your hand out.
no, she's gonna bite me.
Do your hand.
So have we told them where we're going?
Belgium.
Yes, so we're off to Belgium. Tomorrow is Belgium Day, and then we've got a sea day, and then we're
I'm practicing my Belgian language. I'm Flemish.
send help. This porthole doesn't open, but if it did,
I'll be going out.
so we're kind of waiting for our bags because it's suddenly. I say this as I'm looking at some very dark clouds coming in. Gotten really warm.
We'll just go over a couple of bits that you get in your room, or you should get in your room. And again, this does
if you
vary.
are not a first-time cruiser, you'll get these in your room.
Yeah. So first time you cruise, we explained this very briefly on the last series. We'll explain this every series. So 10-15 seconds ahead if you don't want to hear this again. Cruise once with Disney, you join Castaway Club. It's always at the end of the cruise. It's never at the start of the cruise. So this for us is our 7th cruise, but Disney will recognise this as our 7th cruise at the end of the cruise. When we
It's when you've completed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you go first cruise, no rewards. 2nd to 5th cruise gets you silver. Then when you do your 5th cruise and you complete your 5th cruise, you become gold members. When you then do 5th cruise and you become gold, you then do up to 10, which is where we will be after we've done the Wish in April at this moment in time, news pending. We will then be to platinum. Platinum is not this colour, it is a lovely sort of platinum colour, funny enough.
Yeah, no, they've changed it. They used to be black lanyards and now they look very much like the silver ones.
Very annoying.
Very annoying.
But anyway, once you've then done platinum, that is 10. You go all the way up to, once you've completed your 25th sailing, you then become pearl.
That's the aim.
That is the aim.
Well,
However,
no, 50 is the aim.
50 is the aim to get your name on Castaway Key. However, there is a bit of a caveat to this. The things you get inside the room are very different each time. You get your lanyards every time, whether you're silver, gold, platinum or pearl, you get lanyards. And I will show, thank you, we are gold, therefore we get these lovely ones.
I have a love-hate with these lanyards. I like to be like, look, I'm gold, but they're quite bulky.
Whereas are gold.
You see the lanyard behind Paul's head. There,
DVC.
that I've got hung up is a DVC lanyard from a cruise.
Did you know we got DVC?
Did you know we bought more on the ship like 2 months ago? I tend to use that one just because it's a bit more lightweight. This is your wet dry bag. We're probably going to try and gift this to a first time cruiser. In fact, I know someone who's on their first Disney cruise, so I might message them before we leave the UK and go and drop this off at their room because we don't need it. We've got one. My arm hurts now, so
You also get this down.
yeah.
Castaway Club bag.
We give that away too. We've got one of those. So I am going to go see if our luggage is out
You know
there.
what you haven't done?
What? Oh God, hold on. You know exactly what's about to happen.
The Olympics are next year. I don't fancy much else's.
Are they?
26 in LA.
Why do I think it was 28?
That's the winter one. Last time, I nearly broke my neck.
You've got a bit more space this time, I think.
What, so I've lost weight?
No, because the table's further back.
Oh, that's quite impressive actually. And then?
And this is why we're on deck 2.
Because otherwise we'll sink the shit.
Or there'd be a pool-sized hole in someone's ceiling.
Servicing here is phenomenal.
We've already gone to see Chris.
We've already seen our old Stateroom host from November and June. Both recognised us, both are pleased to see us. Yeah, we're going to get ourselves sorted because batteries are dying, despite us only having used them barely. And yeah, we are then going to go to... I'm going to do it again, I'm going to keep checking my right wrist.
Yeah, I don't know why you just don't put it on the other
Can't be
wrist.
bothered. As it's force of habit, because next week we're in Disney World, I do that and that.
I just do it on the same hand.
And then, yeah, we're going to get ourselves sorted. We're going to go meet Chris and Becca at the adult area sort of stuff, and then go from there. And of course, even though it's a 3-night sailing, one of the first things we have to do is decorate our door. And then once Danielle's put all the magnets up, we'll rearrange them to how they should be.
They're getting a little bit bent. We need new ones.
We don't need, oh my god. We've been past the shop already and Danielle's like, I need those ears, I need that bag.
Yeah.
This is the same woman who wants all of the stuff on the treasure.
We didn't have
All
one
of
of
the
those,
stuff.
so it's a good job that I bought ours.
Yeah, why do we not have one? Actually, I've not seen any doors with any of them.
Maybe they've run out.
Possibly. So we've got do not feed the tail animals, got Danielle and Paul at the top, DVC member badge, do not feed the ducks.
That's null and void.
Well, that's all good.
Gonna have to get a new one.
Yeah, for those who don't know, if you've not watched the videos much, do you want to give an update on Instagram?
Oh, and a username.
You might have seen at the end of the last series last week, Danielle's Instagram is now. Do you want to do it?
Adventure by Danielle.
Right, can you do me a favour?
Okay.
Right, rather than just doing it like diagonally down across the screen, can you do it like in a straight line for me? So like, just what I'll do, Adventure by Danielle, will go here, so here, and then we actually do have our own Instagram now as well. Travels with Dani and Paul. Because
Sorry, this is hard work.
I'm hard work. That's not very nice. What one's that?
It's one of the ones we got from DVC.
Okay. Right, well, whilst we do this, we'll come back to you when it's all sorted. Very mindful that, you know, we're planning on doing a couple of other bits now, and we're going to be with Chris and Becca and going to the pool and doing muster drill and going to the slide and all sorts. So we're not going to be taking this camera with us all the time. So I thought it'd be a good chance to just like take a moment. Boarding process. I think first and foremost, getting to the car park. I don't know who Michael is. I don't really care who Michael is. But I would say getting in... Are you looking around for Michael?
No, look, someone's left magnets on the ceiling.
Oh, yeah. I would say I think it's not the smoothest process trying to find a way to park here.
No, we followed the signs, and we also asked someone who I don't think was Michael. And they were like, was it Michael? I'm like, how on earth would we know what his name was?
Yeah, so,
you guys don't have name badges on.
So for context, we arrived at the port and the guy went, I said, we're here for the Disney Fancy. He went, great, okay, you know where you're going? I was like, well, I'm guessing through there. And he was like, yeah, off you go.
We were like,
Okay, so that was fine. So I kept driving and then we were like, right, there's a guy in high vis. So we stopped and went, just so we can check Disney Fancy. He went, yeah, okay. Down here, first roundabout, turn left and left again. We were like, great, thank you. So turned left, left again, and this is where we met. I'm going to call her, do you know Michael? So she says...
She was Michaela.
Michaela, there we go. So Michaela, for the purpose of this, goes, can I help you? I said, yeah, we're here to park for the Disney Fantasy. She went, this isn't the car park you're meant to be in. And I was like...
And we were like,
okay.
What? There is no other car park.
So we were sent this way. She went, oh, was it Michael that sent you here?
We were like, I don't know who Michael is.
Now, Michaela, we don't know Michael. She went, he's got glasses. I mean, that narrows down to about 50% of the population. So, Michael, if you're watching this for whatever reason, we are sorry we didn't recognise you or even ever meet you. Because quite clearly you're responsible for a lot of stuff around here. But once we got parked...
Damn it, Michael.
So we parked, we're fine. Our car is actually in a really good place. There's nobody else around us. Yeah, and as you would have seen earlier, we can see it from top deck. There is nobody either side of us. Good point of view from that. Parking was 89 quid for the 3 nights.
Sure.
Something
We just
like
booked it.
Yeah.
We had to book it, so...
We shared the cost with Chris and Becca. Made it easier. Boarding process getting in through Horizon. Now, we had a friend who sat out of the MSC Virtuosa from the Horizon terminal.
Right.
He said that the Horizon terminal was the best thing about his cruise.
I will say, though, in all seriousness, and I don't know whether it's just because we were... Yeah, we had a very early port arrival time. We were the first non-concierge group, even though they put some in concierge. We were straight through. Yeah. Straight through security. There was no... Oh, there was a bit of a passport check.
They were friendly enough, and I think the thing is, as I said earlier, it felt like just going through the airport.
But, like, super speed.
And again, really more friendly than...
Oh, they were really funny.
They were funny. They weren't these sorts of people who go, well, you can't put that in here, and that's not a plastic see-through bag. Yes, I still remember you, Stuart, from 2019. I'll never forget that guy. Michael is the new Stuart. Yeah, simple enough. We love a Disney Cruise Line. I'm going to call out my friend Reese here, who described his cruise on the MSC Virtuosa as the Benidorm of the seas. We will try an MSC one day.
Gonna have to. I want to do all of them.
When we just feel like throwing money away.
No, because they're really cheap.
That's what I mean. We want to get to Platinum on this first. We're going to get to Platinum on Disney, and then we're going to branch out. Like a new tree, we're going to branch out. You hate me so much.
I'm going to go see if my luggage is here. I want to not be in jeans.
But yeah, that's true. It suddenly got very warm from being wet and horrible this morning when we left home.
But
I'm going to need to go closer.
I was going to say just tap the screen.
No.
Can you see those dark clouds coming in?
Them clouds is grey even.
Easy for you to say.
Not really. So yeah, what will now happen later on is the ship will do a stunning course of ballet where it will pirouette in the open harbour, and then we will set sail. We'll set sail anywhere you wanna be. Let's set sail.
That's not the right song, I'm afraid.
It is on Saturday week though.
Saturday week.
Yeah.
Next Saturday.
Saturday week, Dan.
Next Saturday. We are on Mustard Station. It's inside. Thank God for that. We're in the What Disney Theatre, deck 3. So I was going to go see if our luggage was here.
Yeah. Right, we're going to get ourselves sorted a little bit. Need to put things on charge, as we said. We will be back with you in a little bit once we know more what we're doing. Cases are here. Back in a bit. If for any reason you did not see our previous series about Cloud and Blue, it is a fizzy, non-alcoholic cider, and this one has a sort of blueberry flavour to it. It is concentrated apple juice cocktail, so it's a fruit cider. But it does have, normally, and you should be able to see it when we pour it into a glass, it does have a little bit of a sparkle to it and a bit of a tinge. It is very nice. This was bought before we got on the cruise by Danielle. How much was it, my dear? $15? $20?
20 something.
Yeah, and then you get a nice little note. So if you actually wanted to buy this for somebody else, you could do that as well. But yeah, we have got one of these for the next few cruises. Those videos will be coming out straight away after this series as well. And whilst people are still getting on the ship, we are done and dusted. It's one of the benefits of an early port arrival time. We are now heading up to the adults only area to see Chris and Becca, have a bit of a chat and a catch up with them, and then we shall see where we go from there. Look at that. I'm not talking about Becca, by the way, I'm talking about my ice cream. Dan's done one too. Good. Yes, we've decided to enjoy ice creams. We will talk a little bit more about etiquette.
Oh. I had to vacate a lift.
No, we will talk more about etiquette very shortly. But yes, other than that, ice creams. And then Chris and Becca, you've had cocktail of the day, haven't you? So it's very nice.
It was really nice. It was kind of like pineapple-y, but it was very nice.
Definitely having one for match your mate later.
Oh, I see.
Probably before that.
I'm going to have some champagne later as well from Ooh La La. They do like, I think if they do the same one as they did in Pink, it's like a champagne ring and you can get a taste of all the different ones. Or like, is it a champagne float? Is that what they call it? But it comes in like a ring.
Thank you, Becca.
You're very, very welcome.
We are back in our room, as you can very visibly see.
Change-o plans.
Yeah, so we've established very quickly that Becca's family are coming to sail away to us. Do you know what I did there?
It's the wrong ship though.
I know it is.
Away.
But they're actually going to come and say goodbye to Becca and Chris, and we're just going to be there waving in the background like lunatics as well. So that is going to be after the sail away party. Now the intention was we wanted to get on the slide for the sail away. The problem with that, we don't have time to get on the slide, come back down, get changed, go back up to say goodbye to them, and this is all of us, and then get ourselves ready to go back down for the shop.
Because we are those people that queue in the shop. That's actually how we met.
Yeah.
Chris and Becca on the way.
Yeah.
We were queuing for the shop.
So that is why we're now back in our room. We're going to get changed. We're going to get ourselves sorted. We're going to spend a little bit of time I've done it again, charging bits and bobs, and getting ourselves ready. Now, this is not a rant, but
I'm sitting for this. Oh, cruise bed.
we need to have a bit of a chat about etiquette, and this is not aimed at kids. This is aimed at adults. And we have been on the ship for all of 4 hours. We've been on the ship for 4 hours. And already we have had 3 incidents in the elevators of people being just bloody rude. Now, there's a couple of things I've noticed. The difference between doing a cruise out of the UK and when we were in Italy and when you and I have done cruises before. Cabanas is very quiet.
It's nice.
It's very quiet.
But we did also rope drop cabanas. So
We did.
There was nowhere near as much in terms of volume of people, literally.
Oh, no, Dan. It wasn't the volume of people. It was the volume in cabanas.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is usually when we get to cabanas, we're usually we're on the ship a lot later than what we are right now.
Yeah.
Because we were boarding group 5, so
Yes.
we were right at the start
Yes.
of boarding. Whereas next week we're boarding group 14.
No, 10. 10 on both. Literally
Sure.
says it on the port arrival time form. Turn on both.
Don't worry, I've got 14.
So what I want to raise is that we first and foremost, when we got on the ship, we thought we will take an elevator from deck 3 all the way up to deck 10. It's a long walk. If you've not done one of these, it can be a long walk. So we pressed a button and a family of 6 turned up behind us, and the elevator nearest to them opened up and they just walked in. Looked at us and I went, oh, that's okay, and they just laughed. And I was like, okay. That was one instance. We're then in the elevator, leaving our room a moment ago to go up to deck 10 to go and see Chris and Becca. And we are in a lift and it is full. It is full. There is no space. You cannot walk. And I'm by the door and there's 3 floors where we've already opened the door and people have gone, oh no, we're not going to get in there. And then we get to deck 5. And apparently deck 5 is an exception for people because this child was ushered in by his mother. And I'm trying to be really polite here and not tarnish what people think about me and my opinions of other people's ignorance. But she kept pushing me and going, go on this space, go on this space.
There was no space.
There was no space.
There was not space.
Outside of the Earth's atmosphere there is space. On the moon there is space. On Mars there is space. In this elevator at this time there was no space. She could see there was no space. And for her and her son, and I'm trying to be again very polite here, there was no space. So when we then went, we'll get out.
No, I went, I need to get out because it was awful.
She looked at me and she went, why? I said, because there's no bloody space. And even when she got in, there was somebody else who was just stood behind her at the elevator kind of doing this, shaking their head. I get that for kids, a cruise ship is overwhelming and exciting. I get for adults, it's probably a little bit daunting if you don't know what's going on. But it doesn't excuse being polite. Wait for the next elevator, there's plenty of them, you're not missing out on anything.
For the most part, on all of the cruises, because this is our 7th cruise, for the most part, we've not really had an issue. But definitely the last few cruises,
It's got worse.
since a certain thing happened in the States, it's gotten so much worse. Like we actually had we weren't filming for you guys to see, but we had a family actually push us out the way to get in the lift or the elevator. If you're coming on one of these cruises or any cruise or in anywhere that there's an elevator, if someone's in front of you, let them get in.
And also, don't walk 4 aside down the stairs over 2 sets of stairs when people are very clearly waiting to come up.
Yeah.
It's simple things, and the thing is, we know that most people watching this won't have that experience, but it is very interesting for the first time doing a cruise out of the UK. And we've heard horror stories about things happening out of Australia. We've heard horror stories out of COVID about things that happened in the UK at the back of COVID about things being stolen from the ships. Like shower curtains being taken out of Australia. Why would you take a shower curtain out of a cruise ship? Yeah, just that's the whole thing. If you're coming on one of these, just be mindful. You're probably not the only person that may be doing this for the first time, and it doesn't hurt to just be polite around other people. Anyway, that's
like at Cabanas.
Absolutely.
We saw there was a lady with 2 very, very small children. She was clearly struggling.
Yeah.
And so I offered to serve her because I was doing my mac and cheese. I was like, "Do you want me to do it?" She was like, "Yes, please. That'd be great." And I did her chicken strips for her kids as well. And you know, it's things like that. Be kind.
Yes. So anyway, we are now going to get ourselves ready because it is
quarter past 3. Got 45 minutes.
45 minutes till muster drill. We're going to get some stuff charged because we are low on power on a lot of this stuff.
My phone's charging.
We are then going to head up to do muster drill. We're going to head up to Sail Away. We're not going to film Sail Away. Analytics have told us that you guys do not like full shows.
We're also not watching Sail Away.
We're not, but you have told us by what you don't watch that you don't like the full shows, which we've taken note of. So from now on, whilst we will film the full shows, we'll only be putting highlights in. You're talking about tonight.
No.
About your mate?
No. I'm talking about on the Treasure because there's a song we like, so there might be more of that than there is.
Not apologising.
Yeah, but it's a very different Sail Away show to what you would have seen or not if you skipped it.
Yeah.
The other one. So yeah, highlights only, and I am a firm believer in highlights only because if I want to see the whole thing, I'll go watch it in person.
On that note, we'll see you in a bit. My wife is fit.
I've just put Turning Red on, and now I've got the song. And if you've seen Turning Red, you'll know the song, and it's in my head. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. So bit of a surprise for us. the muster drill.
Right. So, the app says 4. It's currently, I mean, we should be heading up now. 22.
Widespread panic thanks to cruise director Peter.
Yeah, he went, starts at 3:30, and we were like, no. I think obviously he means that everything shuts down from 3:30. And you have to be in your muster station before 4.
Yeah.
So we're going to head in that general direction now via the atrium, because hopefully it should be a bit quieter.
Yes.
I might take some pics with my DVC ears.
We'll see you in a bit. Making our way to our muster station point, with everybody doing all of their outfit checks. Oh, sorry. So our point this time that we need to be at is in the theatre, which is where we're heading now. So whilst we get ready for sail away, ladies would like a coffee from Cove, which we're going to grab, and then, there's nobody behind it, that's good, and then we're going to go to the back of the ship and watch sail away from there. No, we're all good. All good, thank you. So the ladies have bought themselves a couple of lattes, which are being done now. We're not going to get... So are you getting designs put on them?
I hope so.
I think we've got that.
Do you want to ask?
That's the machine then.
We just did it.
I think that's the match.
So it will look like we'll have to ask. Chris is looking like a Wally this evening. It's very nice, Chris. You look very smart. Wow. Wow. Chris and Becca look lovely, as does Danielle. I'm not going to turn the camera around because... who needs enemies when you've got friends like Chris? The abuse I get is completely unwarranted. But yeah, so I'm in a polo shirt. I don't have shirts that look as nice as Chris's do, so that's why I'm not putting that on. You can't see what Chris just did. So yeah, once the girls got their lattes, we will show you those. Oh, he's doing... I'm going to turn it around so you can see the images. Oh, someone's got Mickey.
I'm gonna put your picture. Who got the regular latte?
Me.
Yeah, I'm gonna put your picture.
Yeah, thank
there you go.
Surprise me.
Dan got Mickey.
I got Mickey.
And then what's Becca going to get? Let's see what Becca gets. So clever. Ah!
I got a princess, thank you.
You happy with your latte, Mrs. Savage?
Yeah.
People haven't really seen your glasses yet, have they?
No.
Shall we?
Bam!
No, she said bam, not damn.
Well, that too. Oh, it's fabulous.
So yeah,
very sweaty, though.
Chris is already dancing away. Chris setting the tone for the night. So we are going to walk straight past the sail away party setup because, as I say, once we start to head out there, we want to be at the back because, as we understand it, Becca's family are towards the area at the back. Although, if you do have a Magic Band Plus, your Magic Band will vibrate with the show. Although you won't see much considering it's dark. Chris busted some shapes.
Triangle and square shapes.
Oh, get out. Get out. And as you can see, it's busy. Well, what you can't see in front of us is Chris dancing away like an absolute lemon. Yeah, so we are at the back of the ship now. It's busy down there, I'm not surprised though.
I think there's a lot of first-time cruises.
Yes, there are. Which is good for them, and I'm glad that they're able to enjoy it. We have seen this show 3 times in the last 3-4 cruises. Dream, Fantasy.
Probably, you know, they're going to do the Donald song where he's got to
Yeah.
shake his tail.
If you haven't seen it, we've done highlights from the show in the June series. Go check Embarkation on the June series. I'll put a link in below somewhere. But yeah, Becca's trying to find her family. Let's see if we can find them as well. And so here we go, they have started to release the lines and we are about to set sail. They have just sounded the horns from the front of the ship can see all the lines coming in now. Sail away party is near enough done. And then once they release the second line, the lines at the front will also be done as they were when we showed in the previous series. And then what will happen is we will go out sideways, we will then rotate through the front of the ship going that way, and then we will go out that way past the Mayflower car park, past the Red Funnel port, and then out past there onto the English Channel and left. Are you alright there, Danielle?
Wonderful, they're playing Camp Rock.
Becca is still waving at her solitary family member. I feel sorry for Becca's family member. We had her running up and down Mayflower car park because we couldn't find her. There was something to do with the mustard jacket, yet she ended up wearing a dark blue jacket. Yeah, it's Chris wanted to play table tennis and then he didn't because of the wind, and I said, well, it's really unusual for that on a cruise ship, isn't it? To get wind.
Yeah, never happens.
So yeah, but anyway, yeah, plenty of activities. Loads of people at the back of the ship, to be fair. But yeah, once this is done, we are going to head down to the shop. And then when will I see you again? What are you doing, Dan? So we're going to head down to the shop. I'm just going to give up now.
Yeah.
Chris, can you just jump again for the purpose of the video? Trying to get people on the dock to spot you is a nightmare. Because they're like, there's loads of people at the top, can you move? And we're like, yeah, sure, we'll move. Right, anyway, we are now moving. We have left port, so that's where we were. Obviously, that is the Horizon Terminal. We still see the car. There is nobody next to us, which is nice. But yeah, we are now going to start to turn. So we've come out here, and then what we've seen previously when we've been here is this will start to turn and pirouette so that we head out past where the Red Funnel is and head out past all the red buoys, as the Americans will say, or as normal people say, past the red buoys, and then we will kind of head out towards the Solent and the Channel. Are you happy, my dear?
Yes.
Are you happy, Becca?
Very happy. Are you happy, Chris?
Yeah. You look busy. Anyway, so we are now getting further away from Southampton. It's weird how it has to go and do like a weird pirouette up the other end and then turn round and then go back this way.
I think it's because the boarding side is a bit side, isn't it?
Yes.
The other side, sorry.
The other side,
They can't do that first. Can't then get off the ship.
Yeah, no, that's a fair point.
It'd be fine if it was us, you know.
Yeah. So yeah, plan after this, as I say, we're going to go down to the shop once we have waved goodbye to Becca's family, who are now over on Mayweather car park. Mayflower, that's the one. And then we're going to go and get, because Becca's got a whole list and Chris is going to need a second mortgage, so it's Becca's birthday soon, which is part of the arrangement, isn't it?
I'm going to get a Dani and pork.
Burke.
It is nice.
I'm so excited.
We will show you in the shop when we've picked everything up. And if you want to hear the horns, they do them on departure. Should be more. It's so simple.
I've got all of that.
Well done. So we continue to wave to Becca's family.
I cried the whole way through. That just meant so much that they could hear it as well.
What was really nice for Becca and Chris was last year they got to do European cruise with Becca's mum and dad. That is the actual current video series on their channel, so do go and have a look and see what they got up to. And yeah, now the four of us get to go and do Belgium before we do the Destiny next year. She's now on the phone with her sister. In amongst all the furore of an embarkation day, what you don't want to miss is catching a duck. We are now going down to the shop. Danielle is fuming. They also have live music in the atrium, which is what you can hear behind me. Really important to always check the app and the shop for what time things open. 7:30 apparently, not 6, but it is really weird because sometimes you can meet really weird people in a queue for a shop. Because that's how we actually met these guys. We met these guys in the queue on the Wish because we desperately wanted stuff, they were keen for stuff, we just got chatting, so now they're stuck with us. Now the issue we've got here is Becca's just pointed out 7:30 when this opens is when that show kicks out.
We'll be back here.
So sorry Dan, what's the plan now?
So show will kick out at 7, so just before 7 we'll just make sure we're stood at the doors.
Good chat. So we're going to go and now probably grab a champagne float taster thing if it's open, and then come back. Because that was the plan, to do the shop and then go and do that. So now we're going to possibly do that and then come back. We will let you know. Because we have, as you would have seen in the last series, no idea. Becca feels nervous because Becca hasn't got what she wants in terms of going into the shop.
Should we go get some champagne?
We're going to go and get a drink. We're going to calm Becca down.
For my peace of mind, at 6 o'clock, can one of the boys run down and just check it hasn't secretly opened?
Secret opening.
Yeah, you never know.
What do you think? So let's talk about the secret opening. Do we think it's like a park opening day?
Well, they might just sneak it open.
Sneak advance pass holder previews?
Look, the workers are in the shop having their briefing, and that normally happens just before they open. And they're briefing, and if they're not open, that's not a watch. If they're not opening for another 2.5 hours, why are they briefing? Secret opening.
But then they are only briefing in that shop, but not normally there's more people in your shop.
But yes, someone comes back at 6 and just does a double cheeky snack.
Snack? You haven't even had a drink yet. Chris, I think we need to get some alcohol in your wife before she acts drunk without having drunk anything.
Let's go get some champagne.
Currently trivia ongoing in La Piazza, and then Ooh La La. I think we're going in? Okay, I'll try. Ooh La La was open, just nobody wanted to go in and check. So we're going to get the menu and go from there. So the menu has various white wines, red wines, champagne options, and then most of the options on here are where we're going. So champagne cocktails. I think the ladies have said they are going for Ring of Bubbles, which is just there. I'm looking at an icy pop. I think you've said you're going for a pomegranate passion? Perfect. So yeah, I might actually go for the flavoured popsicle one and let you know what we think from there. Having never been in Ooh La La, it is very, very nice and very, very chilled and very relaxed. Whilst yes, we are floating past some of the less luxurious parts of Southampton port. Chris is very kindly doing a service over there for both the girls, taking some pictures for the Instagram, which I'd imagine they will probably be able to put on both their Instagrams. So yeah, I'll do that wonderful thing where I put everyone's Instagram along the bottom, and then you can go and check out the pictures there. But very, very nice in here. Very, obviously, I say obviously we are the only people in here at the moment, so it is quite relaxed. But it's been a very, very full-on, or feels a very full-on embarkation day so far. And we shall see kind of what tomorrow brings with Belgium, doing the excursion that Dan's booked for us through her own independent side, and then after that going to sea day and disembarkation. So yeah, very short trip, but really looking forward to it. What have you gone for, Danielle?
Hello. Ring of Bubbles. Line of bubbles?
It's not what I think you and Becca thought you were getting, is it?
That smells so good. Smell.
It smells like champagne and fruit.
That's very nice. Oh, that's very nice. Oh, it's a bit like an nasty sort of taste. Oh. That was very strong. Oh.
So.
Yeah, that one's strong. Becca's necked it.
I'm sure you said it didn't come in the ring. That's what you got in pink. Can they have them?
Chris, how's yours?
Very nice.
Yeah?
Fruity.
And you're getting an ice lolly like a
I'm
child.
right. Let's be clear on this. I've asked for an icy pop, which is Moët and Chandon and an icicle.
You reckon it's sweet?
Yeah.
Difference between two people. One says it's very sweet. One says it is bitter as hell.
Oh my god. Where did that go?
Becca.
Are you filming?
I don't
Becca.
think that you can do that.
Becca, you've had one.
Three.
So you've had one
It's
cocktail
acceptable.
of the
I'm
day.
3.
Right.
Do you want to grab the
I will grab it in a second.
Pick up the drink.
I will pick up. So Becca's had 2 glasses of champagne.
selfie.
I can tell that. You've
Do you want
had
me to do it?
2 glasses of champagne and she's had a cocktail of the day. And she's absolutely flying. This could be an interesting evening, especially with your mate.
Oh, that's nice.
We've finished in Ooh La La, come out via La Piazza even, and we are now... You're right, Chris. Becca now wants to get on the Vespa and not really sure that she should be drinking and driving. Well, there are no words. We are now heading to the shop, I believe.
No, not yet. It's too early. It's only 6:30.
Okay.
You again.
We're back.
We ruined their game of golf upstairs earlier.
You want to get in there?
We can get in there, yes.
Are we standing up, are we?
We probably need to get Becca some food, seeing as she's a little bit drunk.
I'm not. I'm fine. I can walk in a straight line. Look. I'm going to walk to that hole.
Almost straight.
Nearly straight, anyway. When we get to where we're going next, we'll let you know. One of the great things about sailing out from Southampton is that as you're coming out of the Solent, you're actually going past the Isle of Wight, which is straight in front of us, and then behind us on the other side of the ship is Southampton going out towards Portsmouth and Spinnaker Tower. We'll then head over towards Brighton, Eastbourne, Hastings, Kent sort of direction, round past Broadstairs up to Belgium and Europe. Chaos has ensued with the show kicking out, and the queues are also building for character meet and greets there. Plenty of people though just going, oh, is there a queue? And we're British, of course there's a bloody queue. Come on, people. Come on. I mean, let's be real here. But yeah, staff are all very aware that there's probably going to be a bit of a rush. This is less than a minute after the shop has opened. This is less than a minute. There isn't really a lot in here that wasn't in here in June. There's not a lot of difference.
Absolute mayhem.
We will come back in on the day at sea and actually show you what is in here, if anything is different. But this is absolute chaos in every single shop around the ship. Hats off to you, sir. And just to show it wasn't one of the shops that was chaos, it was all of them. Yeah, you will see us very shortly. Oh, Becca's not happy. I don't think they got her pin. Chaos is probably an understatement. Chris and Becca said they were meeting us here. Here they are.
Oh, you got it?
She got the bag she wanted. Very nice, Becca. Very nice.
I am so happy.
Right, we are going to chuck all their stuff in our room, and then we are going down to Enchanted Garden for dinner. let's start with the good stuff. We are back in our room. We have a towel animal. Let us show you the towel animal. Our room has already been turned down, and I'm not surprised that it's already been done given how long we spent in the shop. So let's talk positive first, because there's a lot to cover, guys.
Positive is I had a really lovely chat.
Hang on, let's show the towel animal first. We love the towel animal.
We'll show you towel animal. I think it's, is it an aardvark?
We'll show you.
I think it's an aardvark.
I don't know what it is.
Because aardvarks have a soft nose.
That's
like
true.
This. I think it's an aardvark.
Quite possible. We still have not met our stateroom host.
No, because we spent 5 hours in the shop.
Right, let's talk about the shop. Right, Dan, calm down. You've seen some of the clips I put in of the shop. Never, ever
Ooh.
have I ever seen a shop
That'll be Chris and
queued
Becca.
for.
I told them to come here.
We have been joined by Chris and Becca.
Hello.
How?
Hey.
You're actually not in shot now, Becca.
Hey.
Our bed was made. We were just saying that
Save the towel animal.
This is chaos.
Save the towel animal.
We have never known a shop to ever be that bad. Is
They
it
had
just us?
no fantasy pins. Sort it out, Disney Cruise Line. Not happy.
It was bad.
I will complain. I am going to write a letter.
A strongly worded letter.
Sorry.
I actually think, to be honest,
So disruptive.
I don't mind being disruptive. That's fine. I actually think, in terms of people, I think in terms of people, I think the people on this cruise are the worst one I've ever experienced.
I'm not gonna lie, I got to the point I saw you and I was there going, help.
Oh.
But it's even to the
not
point
okay.
I
where
was looking for you and I was like, oh my god, I can't find her
No.
anywhere.
I left the
Yeah.
shop we were in because I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
And then I went into the other one and then I just stood in the doorway going, help.
Help me.
So I
was
think
not good.
it's gotten to the point where, as a prime example, one guy just barged his way out of the shop, didn't say excuse me to anybody, and it's even gotten to the point where we were coming down the hallway now just to come to our room, and there was a family walking straight towards us, right in the middle. There was space to move over, and we actually had to stop in somebody's doorway, and they just walked past and went,
And so we're on deck 2.
Yeah.
And to get to our
"Oh,
room,
don't sit on the bloody
yeah,
stairs."
there were kids just sat on the bottom of the stair, and I'm just like, one, you're queuing for dinner, and they're queuing for dinner at 8 o'clock. I'm like, dinner's not until 8:15. Why queue for dinner? Never understood that. You have a reserved table.
How did you find the shop?
I'm just sad I didn't get a magnet that says Disney Fantasy on it. That's my review.
One thing I did think was it Elodie?
Yes.
She
Elodie.
was brilliant.
Yes.
Like,
We
she,
saw her at
She
the
was
end.
like that, telling everyone to just filter into the door that we were at. She knew we'd been there for a long time,
Yeah.
so she kind of let everyone.
It was well
everyone
managed
through.
by staff,
It
for
was.
sure, because before,
Yeah.
like, they've opened all of the doors and it's been chaos, but today they recognised that people were queuing from the central door, so opened that first and then people could spread in, but it was just... But, like, there's nothing you can do. If people are queuing
No.
for the shop, it's going to be chaos.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the problem is, and I just said this today, and what you've got to bear in mind is 7:30 they open the shop today. And because they've
A lot
opened it at
later.
7:30, it's a lot later than normal. Like, if you think when we were in Canaveral and we left for the Wish, they opened that at 6 o'clock.
Well, if they'd have opened it at 6 today, half the ship would have been in dinner, and then, well, no, okay, so a lot of the shop would have been dinner,
And the show.
and the show, so it would have been a lot less busy. But because it was 7:30, everyone was out of everything.
Yeah.
It's because they got to get out of.
It will be fine tomorrow,
yeah.
though. I'm just really sad they had no fantasy magnets.
But
I'm
interestingly, bear in mind this is first day sailing,
gutted. Not magnets.
and the ears that you've got, they're gone.
Yeah, they're gone.
Have they?
Yeah.
So do you
Towel
want to
animal.
go and grab the ears? So the ears that Dan got, that Becca's got, they've gone.
Yeah,
The towel
and only
animal
because
key rings
Danielle picked them up for me.
have gone. So these ears, they've gone. They're already gone.
The towel animal plushes, when I got there, 2 minutes after the shop opened, gone.
The polo shirt that I got to replace my one from the Fancy in June, the medium size, I grabbed one, went back to have a look, gone.
I couldn't find the key ring, plush animal key ring.
No, I couldn't either.
But I think there just seems to be something. We said this earlier. We just think there seems to be almost a bit of ignorance on this.
Oh, there's always ignorance, though. There's always ignorant people.
I think it feels like it's worse, and maybe it's just first day, and I think it's a shorter cruise as well, isn't it? So
Yeah.
we've again pointed this out. Bearing in mind we were Italy, a lot of Americans. What was the sort of mix when you were in Barcelona?
Yeah, it was lovely. Like, it was
mix,
like
yeah.
lovely people. We didn't have any of this. We didn't have any of that.
I've never seen a shop like that ever.
No, I mean the queue was bad for the shop. Like, I think that's always going to be the case now, whatever cruise you're on.
I don't think I mind the queue. I think it's people.
The bombarding.
I think it's people standing outside, and then there was one guy that we were talking to, and he said, "We've been waiting for 20 minutes, and some woman just tried to shuffle in. She turned up 30 seconds early."
No, I can't deal with that.
And then told her husband that someone was rude when the guy said, "Sorry, love, you can go to the back."
Yeah.
She went, "Oh, this guy's been rude to me." Like, honestly, come on, you're British. You know that a queue, along with a cup of tea, is the standard
It's
stuff.
8:15. Should we go get food?
Yes, let's go.
We can now. We're not going to queue for it though.
No, but it's 15:15 now. And I'm hungry.
I'm starving.
We will see you at Enchanted Garden for dinner. So we are all sat down at Enchanted Garden. We have Stacey, who was our server back in November, and we are thrilled to have her menu for tonight. Very simple. Chris and Becca are tucking into the bread very nicely. So we are looking at potentially, I did say about getting something from Enchanted Garden or from Animator's Palette, but I have not had the slow roasted prime rib here. Just going to try that and never go wrong with the heirloom tomato soup. Got some appetizers up there as well, but what I will do is I will start to put in screenshots of the menu now. So whilst we're not fans of mushroom, Chris's mushroom tart looks very nice, and soup for us. Super! Is it nice, Becca?
It's good.
Wow. That meat is...
Did you hear Poochie's Nicky voice? Yeah.
Chris has gone for the pork, which I tend to always have. It's a good choice. Look at the bloody size of that, Jesus. Let's see if it's any good. Poochie bringing us extra sauce. And just before the show starts, we've had our desserts arrive. I've gone for the sundae, and these guys have gone for the sticky date pudding.
Please remain in your seats. And now, please welcome Mickey and the gang.
Dinner at Enchanted Garden has been finished. All enjoy Enchanted Garden?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah?
Glad to see Stacey.
Yes, we had our servers.
And Poochie.
Yes, brilliant. We're now in the tube. We're going to do majority minds, right?
And then we're going to do match and mate. And we're all going to go up and try and be a couple.
No.
Yeah.
You guys can.
No, you have to too.
Absolutely not.
Some drinks. We are playing majority minds.
Cinderella.
Honestly, I didn't like obsess.
We've gone for Beauty and the Beast. We started off well.
Some of these,
And then we fell away.
but some of these I have actually
Yeah, that's true.
applied for. And slash
Been very
being scouted
interesting.
for. But
So yeah,
I have
see how it
said no,
goes.
hence why I'm here. Okay, yes. Well, how it's going to go down is in a moment I'm going to invite 3 lovely couples to join me here on these Big Brother-looking benches, basically. And we're going to talk to them, chat to them, get to know them a little bit. Maybe interrogate them, maybe spill the tea. I want to know all the ins and outs of your relationship. Now we're going to send one half of the partner out to the Skyline Bar while we ask a couple of questions to the other half. Vibe we're going for couple number one, our newlyweds. So, has anybody been married maybe 5 years or less? Anyone? Okay. No, everyone is feeling a little bit apprehensive. Has anyone been married maybe 10 years or less? Oh no.
I'm Josie, I'm from Southampton.
Oh, you did travel far, that's nice, isn't it? You just stepped onto the ship, lovely. Josie and... Yeah, from Bulgaria, very nice. And you've been together a year? Just romantically or married? Romantically. So you're like proper fresh couple. Get comfy on bench number 3. 28 years. How exciting. Now, pardon? No, you don't look old enough to be married that long. Absolutely. That's what the whole room was thinking, actually. Now tell me what your names and where are you from?
Diana.
And where are you from?
Right here, Essex.
Essex, lovely. Diana and? Keith from Essex as well? Lovely. And you've been married 28 years? And then have you been together longer? Or was it 28 years? Knew each other at school?
Married at first sight.
So we got married, broke up divorced, found each other again.
There you go. Very nice. And then I'm going to ask you the same question as I asked couple number 1. What do you think is the key to a healthy and happy relationship? You're going to answer after 3 together. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happiness.
Laughter and happiness. Oh, I'm going to cry.
We have finished at the Tube for what is probably one of the more subdued macho mates I've ever seen.
Worst. Not subdued. There's no atmosphere in there, actually.
I would summarise it as...
They've got the blankets out.
They have got blankets, yeah. I would summarise it as painfully British. Painfully British. We're going to have a bit of a walk around the deck because Dan wants to get a coffee. I would like to get a drink and then we're going to go back to the room. And we will summarise embarkation day when we're back in the room. I think that's fair, isn't it?
Yes.
Right, we'll see you shortly. As we previously showed in June, up on the deck of an evening, you can just grab a chair and watch the late night movie. We are going to go and grab ourselves a drink, as we said, and head back to the room. Hello, dearest friends. What a day.
What day? It's been a day. The hair's gone up just now, but the hair's gone.
We want to be honest with you. We know that many who've never watched us will by now have switched off because there's a lot they won't have liked about what we've said and how we've reacted and how we've been, and that's fine. If flowery, fluffy and fake is your thing,
it's not us.
We're not here to pretend everything's perfect.
But when it is, we'll tell you.
When it is, yeah.
Like Stacey.
Like our servers. So, the last time you saw us, we left the Tube, we'd gone for a walk around deck 4, but we didn't cover off what happened in Enchanted Garden. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to try and put the positive on this that we can put on, because there have been elements of today where it has been really good, and I do want to cover that off. I think having spent time with Chris and Becca again has been wonderful. It's been really nice to be on a cruise with those guys again. We've only seen them in the last 2 years outside of cruise when we've been in and around our homes, and we love those guys. It's been nice for the first time in 2 years to be back on a cruise with them. As we said, we met them on our wedding cruise.
For the first time.
So anyway, just going back a little bit because I want to talk about the good stuff. Embarkation was a really simple, straightforward process. Yeah. Our room is fantastic. Really love our room. We haven't yet met our stateroom host, and that is the first time in 7 cruises that we have not met our stateroom host on the first day. It's not a criticism because we haven't been here all the time. It's just really weird to have not seen them so far. The ship itself, we love the fantasy. Yeah. We have done this ship 3 times. We have not done any other ship twice. Yet. That will change in 2 weeks. And this is why we're trying to say we think that this video we've experienced today and this vlog and this embarkation day is not a representation of how we feel all the time. Go back to June and see our embarkation of this very ship and how very different that experience was. And you will see when we do the treasure in 4 videos time,
that'll be equally as different.
Equally as different, and the video from the Magic in about 22 videos time will be as different as anything else. So you will see no embarkation day is the same. And the one thing we've repetitively said in June, you cannot do everything all the time on these ships. So embarkation, whole security process, we've covered that off. We said it's great, this room. It then becomes really difficult, if I'm honest. And I don't know if it's just me.
I don't know, because I don't know what you're about to say.
We've covered off the shop. Chris and Becca backed us up on.
That was the most unpleasant experience I think I've ever had on a Disney cruise. And it's not the staff's fault.
No.
It's none of the cast members at fault. They were
In fact,
doing
the cast,
everything they could.
The cast was phenomenal.
Yeah, but it's unfortunate that because of the location of Southampton being where it is in terms of it's kind of sandwiched between a bit of land, there's land either side. Do you know what I mean? Where we are, there's landing either side of the Isle of Wight and then the coast. So it means that because you're not technically in international waters until quite a long time out.
Until you're out of the Solent and into the Channel.
Yeah, you can't actually open the shops until you're in international waters. So because of that, it opened an hour and a half later than what it normally does. And that means people were coming out of dinner, people were kicking out of the show, which, as you know, and as you'd have seen, is right next to the shops. They also had Tiana meeting in Preludes in front of the Walt Disney Theatre sign. So there was a lot going on.
Something had to give. Something
There
had
was
to give.
too much.
And I think I'm just going to say is what should have given was the character meet and greet.
But that's neither here nor there, because the problem was the shop. But the problem wasn't the Disney people. It was
the people.
The sheer volume of people was. There was one point where I was like, I'm going to cry. And I was
if you are new to this, Dan has autism and ADHD.
Yeah. Hence, I've got my bedtime coffee.
And it's a sensory thing.
Yeah, there was too much. It was too loud. I was too, people were touching me, and I was just stood there going, I was literally stood like this going, help, help. It was probably the most unpleasant experience I've ever had on a Disney Cruise Line ship, ever.
We've covered off the shop, and obviously that now can't be changed. We did get the stuff we wanted, that is fine. Some of that stuff is going to come to Florida with us, which is the whole purpose we wanted some of that stuff, which is fine. And again, you will see that. This is a short series of 3. All I would say is if you're not enjoying what you've seen so far, bear with us, because this is one video, and Belgium tomorrow will be different, Sea Day will be different. If you want to see what we normally are like, and you think this is different, go back and see the June series. That's not me trying to push something, that's go and see what our other videos are like, please. This isn't how we normally find things. Right, let's talk about Enchanted Garden. Food, you know what, we were thrilled, we turned up. Dan put in a request after November that we wanted the same servers we had before, who was Stacey and Puta Dani. When we were on this in June, we saw Puta Dani. He told us that he would be here because this would be his last cruise. We turned up, we saw Stacey. Stacey said to us, I do know you, I'm thrilled you're here. You told me you were going to be back.
She said that she's been looking for our names on her list for that entirety of August, because we told her we'd be at the end of August, and she's been looking out for us. But she's been looking, she gave us a big cuddle.
And then what was funny, we said to her, where's Putu? She went, oh, he's left. And we went, no.
I was like, I'm sure I've just seen it.
But she went, no, it's not here. And all of a sudden she goes, I'm joking.
But then Putu comes to our table and goes, hello, I'm the new hire. Just laughing.
So look, it was great once again to have familiar staff. And I don't know if you noticed, but the lady who was in the other rotation, she recognised us as well from June and from November. I think her name is Kiata or something.
Yes, the one who sat us.
Yes, yeah. So it was really nice to see them. Service and the food once again, heirloom tomato soup was great. Steak, or the ribeye thing was stuck.
I'd just like to say, this is my least favourite restaurant on this ship. I really enjoyed it. And also massive thank you to Stacey, who went out of her way to go and get me not 1 but 2 of my favourite desserts from Animator's Palo.
If you want to know an idea of how good the service was, Stacey saw me with the prime ribeye and she went, you had pork last time.
Yeah.
Why have you had the steak?
That was almost a year ago.
She hasn't seen it. I haven't eaten with Stacey since November. in that time, she would have done, if you assume 2 cruises a week, 4 and 3 nights, she would have done, based on what I've got here, nearly 68 other cruises. And then she would have had some time off, so she's had time off to be with her family. So she's done nearly 50 cruises, yet she still remembered I had pork.
And Pooty remembered our drink order.
Pooty went Fantapol? Yeah.
Yeah, just.
Anyway.
But also, the server in the tube wanted to know our names, wanted to know if we'd be there every night, was like, make
and check
sure...
the system to remember our names?
Yeah, yeah, but that's what... But on the way out, he greeted us by name, he said, we'll see you tomorrow.
Right. I kind of feel, sadly, this is where it turns. Because I think that's where it kind of draws a line. Because I want to talk about Enchanted Garden and some of the stuff that I didn't catch on camera that I kind of wish I had, because Chris and Becca saw it, we saw it, and I want to give a pay rise or a bonus individually to the character handler.
Yes, for Pluto.
And for Donald, and for Mickey.
But Pluto in
that
particular.
Was round our way. No, you didn't see what she had to deal with Donald and Mickey.
Oh,
so
no, I did.
I'm going to put the clip in, if I've got it, of where it says...
Please stay seated throughout this show.
Throughout the show.
Please remain in your seats.
Because the characters, if you're sat, if you remember videos we've done in Enchanted Garden, the outsides are higher. So if you are higher up, you can see into the middle, right? So 3 characters come out, Mickey, Donald, Goofy. Goofy goes round, sorry, Pluto, Mickey, Donald, Pluto. Pluto goes round on his own, Mickey and Donald go around together. They go through the middle of Enchanted Garden, they split. They go around the outsides and they come back into the middle. And they go back round again, and they split off in the opposite directions they went, and they come back round. Now, you are told to stay in your seats for a bloody reason, and that doesn't exclude people allowing their children to run at the characters.
I would just like to say, these characters don't have very good sight.
They can't see. And it's...
Mickey does not have the best eyesight. He's a mouse, just... Yeah, you know where I'm going with that. Keeping the magic.
There was 2 tables, so behind us and to our right, I'm having to close my eyes, I'm visualising it, so behind us and to our right, 2 tables. One with 3 kids and another family who smacked of entitlement from the whole minute they sat down with 2 kids.
It would have been a strawberry.
That's another conversation for another day. One of these families just let their kids run at the character. They just let them go. Like we've said, there's a line between poor parenting, inadequate parenting, and entitlement.
But no parenting. They were just letting them, like...
And Pluto nearly fell over one of these kids.
And that would have been a very disastrous moment for Pluto to go face first on the floor, if you catch my drift.
Because the other thing as well, there were 4 kids behind this one that he nearly tripped over. He would have landed on all of them.
That's not where I was going with that.
I know, that's not where you're going. The cast handler was doing everything. And at one point she even turned to the parents and went, "Keep your kids back." And I was like, you are way more polite than I would be. What I thought was handled really well was when the server then came up afterwards and went, "You did hear us say stay in your seats, right?" And I thought, that's really well handled. Because when the parent went, "Oh yeah, but," she went, no, we have to do it for safety. So when we say please stay in your seats, we mean it for safety. But anyway,
if there would have been an accident,
anyway,
yeah, it would have been...
That's probably the worst bit of it all. The Tube, we went and saw... we went and played Majority Minds. We played a game for the first time ever.
We lost, but we played.
It was fun. Really enjoyed it. I think we'd do it again potentially because, especially on the American ships, we know the answers are different. In fact, the answers on the American cruises are always the bloody same.
I would just like to say, I love the Tube. I love Match Your Mate. I love all of the adult entertainment. Just not on this cruise. And it's not the fault of the 2 cast members, Izzy and Freddie. Phenomenal, so funny. No atmosphere, none.
There were times tonight where there were funny moments, but I would describe this Match Your Mate as the exact example why something like Match Your Mate doesn't work on a British cruise, but it does work on the American cruises, because on an American cruise, you'll find that obviously more Americans are outgoing, and the reason I say British cruise specifically is because, again, feel free, go back to our videos from June when we had Match Your Mate on the Italian and Greek Isles cruise, predominantly an American fan base that were there. The 3 couples who played were all American, were hilarious.
And you'll see it on the 2 cruises we've got coming up, because we always make sure to go and see this show.
Yeah.
I don't feel like we missed anything. There were definitely some funny moments, and I definitely laughed.
They were few and far between.
Quite a few times. I laughed more, I think, at the cast members. They were very funny.
Yes, yes.
You know, no disrespect to the people playing, because there were some amazingly funny answers, but it was my least favourite one I've ever seen.
My summary of today: if you take some people out, as in
elevator etiquette is a thing, people.
If you take, I don't know what's happened to manners.
There's minimal.
I don't know what's happened.
People are shouting. Right, so earlier.
Oh my god.
We were on deck 3.
I've never seen this from Americans.
We were deck 3 by the mini atrium statue. Up on deck 5, there was a woman, not shouting, screeching across to. So she's on deck 5, above the statue, and there's a little balcony on deck 5 over there. Same deck. You're on the same deck, screeching at each other across, and I'm just like, walk 30 seconds that way. Go and talk to each other face to face. Don't screech across the atrium, especially when people are still getting on the ship.
I want to say we had a really nice moment as well, and I don't know if she'll be watching this, but I want to say a real thank you to the lady who I took her and either friend or partner's picture of the Walt photo, just offered, said, you know, would you like to take pictures? Thank you very much. And she came over after and she said, pretty sure it was your vlog that I watched last week. It was really helpful, thank you.
Perfect.
Now, people do YouTube for different reasons. Dan and I do this for many reasons. One, it's travel agent side of things. 2, it's a hobby for me. Some people do it for monetization. Some people do it as an opportunity to make a career. The only reason I've ever done YouTube, whether that's us, anything
Now, then.
previous, was to help people.
Yeah.
And the amount of messages we've had in the last couple of weeks where people have said, we found your vlogs really helpful. That means more than anything. That will always mean more to me than hitting a monetization goal or subscriber counts or watch time. The fact that somebody has emailed us, texted us on Instagram, approached us on a ship and actually said thank you will forever and away mean more than anything. So thank you, because whilst we haven't had a great day around other people, your comments actually made our day.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank you. That's thank you, isn't it?
I think so, yeah. I don't think she was incapable of saying it.
No, but so our friends from San Francisco learned sign language.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah,
this was like...
mind blown, that is, I think. Anyway, look, tomorrow is another day. Again,
busy day.
there'll be a lot of people who would watch this, probably wouldn't have even got to the end of this, and I appreciate that.
Most people probably haven't, so if you have, cheers.
Yeah. But look, I reiterate, we're here to give you honesty, because we're back on this cruise next year.
I'm a bit...
Although...
like, do we do the one after instead?
We're now a bit more tempted to change. And
I don't know what to.
We don't know, because I'm now sitting there going, it's 1,800 quid we could save. We're doing the DVC cruise after, and I'm a little bit like...
It's over the bank holiday, isn't it?
No, might be.
So we don't,
I don't
as in it doesn't affect our leave,
But
sort of thing.
We get on this one on the Friday, we do this,
On the
and
Dream.
then it's on the Dream, and then we get on this one, we do this one, and then we get off this and we get straight back on to do Disney Vacation Club Cruise. Right now, I'm 95% of the way to saying there is no way I'm doing this cruise next year, because
The only reason I would do it would be to do the ship. Like, I don't think I'd even get off at the port.
I'm gonna really raise a point. So we bumped into a very well-known YouTuber in June who was on the cruise for a holiday. And when we said to them, why aren't you filming, their reply was, and I'm specifically not saying he or she, their reply was focusing on the staycation cruises because that's where the demand seems to be. Now I get that, I totally get that.
Which is fair enough. I don't argue with that at all.
But
they're not. I don't think they're for me.
It's not the kids that are the problem. I'll put it like that. It's the adults.
There've been some very cute kids.
There've been some great kids, apart from the child who was not getting any attention, smacked his mum's hand with a drink, and the drink went everywhere.
I think it went on the people in front of them.
No, that was the whole family. And the problem was, he was screeching, and then because of what he did, they screeched too.
Yeah, they screamed at him. And I was just like,
even I don't have autism, I don't have a sensory problem, I just don't like loud people. And even I went, kind of shuddered. I think this cruise has really, really made me rethink UK cruises.
Deck 2 is very good for the atrium, not so good for everything else. And I'm also noticing a lot of noise, which is fine for the most part. Like once we get in bed, it'll be alright. But it is quite, when you think all the drinks are up on 11, pool's on 11, adults area on 11.
No, 1 and 2.
POOL.
Hand on heart, would recommend a Mediterranean cruise.
Yes.
Hand on heart, would not recommend a British Isles cruise.
This is not a British Isles cruise.
But a cruise out of the British Isles, I would not do it.
A Southampton cruise, don't do it.
No.
Embarkation aside.
Embarkation, great. Staff on this cruise, great. The rest of it,
Anyway,
I can leave.
We need to go because there's a time change and we're technically now about 1 o'clock in the morning.
Correct.
And we need to be up at Cove Cafe for 6:30.
Thanks, babe.
Yeah, it's fine because I'll just literally get out of bed and put some clothes on and go up. So.
We'll see you tomorrow for what's hopefully a better day. Thank you for watching. If you've got any questions about today, because I'd imagine there may be plenty, you can reach us on Instagram. First and foremost, we will do Danielle's stuff. So Danielle, as an independent travel agent, if you have any queries, there is an inquiry form below. If you want to know about any cruises, whether it's Disney or anything like that.
Or any other holidays, not just cruises.
Absolutely.
Want to go to the Maldives? Hit me up.
Any cruise, whole of market, inquiry form below. If you would rather talk to Danielle, Instagram is appearing below Danielle now.
Fascinating. You can also email me. I do also have a system.
The email is appearing below Danielle now.
Ta-da! I do also have a video booking platform, which I'm still figuring out, so it might not be in the description of this. But if it is, you can book in a consultation with me. We can have a chit chat. No obligation, and it's free.
Best way to do that, send Danielle an email.
Yeah, do that.
Right. If you want to speak to us generally, you can do one or two things. You can follow us on Instagram. Hello, Danielle now.
Oh, I was going to say below.
No. Travels with Dani and Paul, just here. So that is Instagram, and then if you want to email us, funny enough, travelswithDaniandPaul@gmail.com. Hello, Danielle, right now. Yeah, look, it's one of those things. Sometimes good parts of the day, bad parts of the day. It does happen.
I've still had
It's been few and far between on cruises, I will say. But this has been an eye-opener. Today has been an eye-opener.
I've enjoyed it for the most part.
Yeah.
Taking a lot of really good pictures.
Yes. Anyway.
I want to go to bed. I need to drink my coffee and I'd like to go to bed.
I need to go for a shower. See you tomorrow, guys.
Bye-bye.
And good morning. It is 6:15 that we got up 15 minutes ago. It is now 6:30. We are set to go and meet Chris and Becca because we're going to have, you're going to have a coffee at...
Well, I've just said that I'm not getting anything.
So
because that's like $8 ago.
That's true. So we're off to Vista Cafe. We're going to go meet Chris and Becca, then we're going to grab breakfast while it's quieter, hopefully, because technically it is still 5:30 in the morning, Becca. Anyway, today lots going on, so what we're going to do, we're going to go and get ourselves sorted at Vista, get our cabana's breakfast, and we're going to come back, talk about some key phrases you're going to hear us talking about today, and we're also going to explain what today is at Bruges, how we're doing things, why we're doing an excursion that is not a port adventure.
They're all port adventures.
Beer and waffles is not a port adventure, Danielle.
Oh, but we're doing a port adventure to get to our self-booked excursion.
But while we are doing something that is not a port adventure, listen to the words. Listen to the words. We will go up to Vista Cafe. We'll see you
Cove
Cafe. We'll see you shortly. I'm not saying it's quiet, but there's nobody around. There's nobody, Danielle.
There's some mushrooms over there.
Have they?
Yeah.
going to step back so you can see as we go up the elevators through the atrium.
I feel like we should have stopped there.
Yeah, normally. But yeah, when you get to here, you get images. Toy Story, Three Heavy Arrows, Genie.
Deck 11.
Oh boy.
That's right, people, you experienced that just the same as I did. Right, we have made it to Cove Cafe. We'll be back with you in a bit. This is what the ship looks like when it's quiet. Like, really quiet.
And this is a benefit of getting up nice and super early while everyone's asleep, and you get lots of peaceful, quiet photos. Thank you, Becca. That's what Paul's saying.
Viewers can spot a morning person, by the way, Becca.
We love a morning person. They are really great. Even when their husband snores all bloody night.
That's a lie.
Apparently,
I didn't hear it anyway.
Apparently, you were a bit of a nuisance last night, Chris.
Apparently so, but I didn't hear it.
Great. So we're coming to the front of the ship because A, while it's quiet. Poor neighbours, was it that bad? Lots of container and cargo ships on the distance, which you'd expect considering. We're actually turning. Nobody heard me and nobody cares. Yeah, you can see we are turning ever so slightly. There is a wind farm off in the distance, and then right in front of us, as we head to the front, is Bruges, well, Zeebrugge specifically, and Belgium. Over there is Europe. So we shall be coming to Zeebrugge port. I think you can actually see in the distance there is another, well, there's definitely another couple of ships, not maybe, there definitely is. But not sure if they're cruise ships, whether they're cargo ships, container ships. That I think is a shipping vessel in front of us. So we are going to go and grab ourselves cabanas in a minute. And then once we've sorted ourselves out cabanas with some breakfast, we're going to go and actually get ourselves sorted for the day, and we'll talk a little bit more about some of those things we said we were going to talk about. And it is nice to be able to get a shot of all the stuff in cabanas before everyone else absolutely goes to town on it. But this is buffet breakfast, which, as many of you will know, we didn't really do too much or too often on... Yes, there are baked beans, Danielle. That we didn't get a chance to do this too often on here in June, because we were always doing cooked breakfasts downstairs. But yeah, pretty standard, as well as continental stuff. So yeah, loads of good stuff here for people to have. Yeah, Chris has already polished his off.
No, that's breakfast one.
And then he's going for sweet breakfast.
Yeah.
Becca's gone through hers quite nicely.
I only had 2 pancakes.
I don't know, I thought there was more to come there.
Oh.
I'll be back.
Anyway, Dan's gone for a couple of pancakes, Mickey waffle. Yeah, I've got a few bits.
There were beans.
There were beans, yes.
Baked beans.
There are still beans. But once they've gone, they'll be has-beens. See, Becca laughed at that. I've got that on camera, Becca laughing at my joke. See, I am funny, I told you.
Chris ran off and returned with not 1, not 2, but 3 different types of donuts.
Table donuts.
Table donuts.
In case I wanted a donut.
I told you, don't call me that.
I can smell them. They smell so good.
They look very pink. Like, that is very
If
pink.
anyone wants any of my table donuts, you go for it.
Any of my table donuts?
Yeah.
Sorry. The table donuts.
We aren't sure why. We've never had this before, but our TV keeps doing this. As Dad said, it does say redirecting, and it does redirect. We've never had that, have we, where we turn on and it just goes not to these screens. But yeah. Breakfast was quite nice, wasn't it?
It's quiet.
Chocolate milk.
It's a very good chocolate milk.
There is chocolate milk. What was by, and I really don't like it when they do this, by what is technically the kids section, although it was cereals.
It's next to the fruit.
Yeah, fruit and veg. So yeah, we are now, well, we're going to get ourselves sorted, aren't we? We're going to get ourselves sorted. We're going to get ready. So what time we got to be where?
Got to be at the Walt Disney Theatre at 9:30. It's currently 7:34.
So we've got some time. So what we're going to do, we're going to get ourselves sorted, and then what we'll do is we'll explain a little bit about how today is going to work, because our actual excursional thing we're doing in Bruges was booked through you, wasn't it?
It was.
Beer and waffles.
Beer and waffles. How very Belgian of us.
Just missing chocolate.
We'll be going to a chocolate.
Yeah, we do want to get some chocolate, so we'll sort that. But yeah, we are definitely nowhere near ready or even awake yet, I think it's fair to say.
I mean, I woke up naturally just before our alarm went off because your socket thing was making a very strange noise. It was creating its own music. And it was literally a repetitive pattern. And I was sitting there going, someone playing music? And then I was like, is there an alarm going off?
No, it's my husband's damn charging equipment. Could be worse though. Could be Becca. Could be Chris.
Oh yeah, poor Becca.
Chris, if you're watching this, that's not good, mate.
Shocking.
See you guys in a bit. Ah, we are ready. You look stunning.
This is a long sleeve dress. I've just got it. But it normally normally would look like that. So I'm covered for if it's a bit chillier, or if I'm a bit warm. Ooh, I'm all good. See.
I think it looks stunning. Right, so a couple of key bits that we said we were going to talk about. First and foremost, you might have heard us use some terms which, if you're new to cruising or you've not done a Disney cruise before or any cruise, you may not have heard these terms. So the first one, forward, aft, midship. Over to you.
Forward is the front, aft is the back, midship is the middle.
Okay.
And you've got port and starboard. And we know which one's port. Why do we know which one's port?
Because port has 4 letters and so does left.
Port's left. That's all.
Excellent. How can you tell where you are on a Disney ship? Well, we will show you that
I'll show you momentarily.
as we're leaving, because all of the ships have a way of telling you which way is forwards. It's very clever.
It's different on each class of ship.
It is, but they also all have a different way. Right. All aboard time versus set sail time. So our all aboard time today is 9:30. Our set sail is 10. Oh no, all aboard is 10.
Yeah.
All aboard is 10, set sail is after that.
They
What's
said
the
10:15
difference?
yesterday.
What's the difference?
Be on the ship before all aboard time. Otherwise we'll go without you.
Yeah,
It happens.
You have to be on the ship before all aboard.
We usually try, if we're at like Castaway, if we're for whatever reason staying the whole day on the island, always make sure we're on the ship at least an hour before.
Yes.
Just because we stress. But
prime example, Rome, Naples.
People were late.
Well, Athens. It was Athens. People were late.
People were late.
We filmed you. You
Evidence.
were late. And then finally, port adventure. So here's the difference between doing a port adventure and doing an excursion. Over to you.
I mean, port adventures is what Disney calls their excursions that they offer. That's it. An excursion would be something that you've booked yourself, I guess. But other cruise lines use excursion.
Correct. So
Disney uses port adventure.
Our port adventure today is.
They're basically taking us to Bruges. That's it. It's Bruges on your own.
So we paid for the transfer, basically. That is the port adventure.
But and also a very short guided tour, from what I can tell.
Yes, and if you want to see what port adventures can look like, our June series in Italy and Greece will show you.
Or stick around, because we've got 4
is it?
coming up over the next 2 cruises.
I just say yes.
Jamaica.
No,
Grand Cayman.
you said you go on your own.
No, I didn't.
You said, did I make you?
Oh, that one took a while.
I got her.
I've had like 4 hours sleep. But no, we've got Jamaica, Grand Cayman, Cozumel in Mexico, and we're also doing one in Nassau.
First time ever.
We don't normally get off at Nassau.
So yeah, so we will show you all of those as well.
Stick around.
So those are the 4 key bits, as well as everything we talked about yesterday. We're going to talk about this again on the next set of cruises. So
I'm going to show you what we're about to do. Stay there.
What are we about to do? Because we literally got to go downstairs in about 10 minutes. Oh, you are quackers, aren't you?
And a little quack. If you haven't been cruising, this is not a Disney Cruise Line exclusive. This is a cruise line thing. Thrusters have suddenly just got on. Ducks are a thing. You'll see them everywhere. People hide them.
You found one yesterday, as you know.
Yes, I found one as well.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. We bought some now. Thank you, Timu, for providing me with a good couple of hundred ducks for our next few cruises. I've got more, but I thought just on the way to deck 4, because we've got to go back, I'll hide 2. And they've got my Instagram on. So hopefully
and what is your Instagram, Danielle, that will go along?
Adventure by Danielle. No, Longer Oceaneer Club, and I've got a magnet now that I've got to throw away.
Right, on that note, we are going to get gone. We finished watching Turning Red, didn't we, while we were getting ready?
Oh, yeah.
Chris and Becca are up on deck 4, so we're going to go find them, and then we're going to go and wait for our port adventure, get a lovely little sticker, tells us what group we're in, and then we're going to go from there. And no sooner were we in the theatre for group 53, so we go group 53, no sooner were we in here than we were told to get out. So yeah, looks like we're ready. One thing that I'm going to just call out first thing this morning.
Oh no.
Every port adventure we've ever done, it says, one of you go and get all your stickers, the rest of your party wait to the side. So what that doesn't mean is that your whole family of 6 that just barged in front of everyone else can get your stickers before everyone else. It started early, people. It started really early.
We're not queuing for the shop today.
Are you right there, Dan?
Got my sticker. Need that.
Chris in his very fashionable new quarter zip up. Chris, give us a twirl. Don't fall over, mate. Very nice. Becca's looking very fashionable again today.
Just today?
I mean, Becca looks fashionable and amazing every day. We are hoping we get a bus that is from a certain company because we want to get a picture of Chris next to a Christoph bus. Yeah, Disney fancy and sheer beaut. And we're making our way to one of these buses over here. We're following the lady with the 53. What hot tub? Oh wow! Oh wow!
Could be worse.
I mean, he could be naked in there. Anywho, right, so we are going off to a bus. We will see you shortly.
Something's in the air. I can feel it everywhere. Every color seems to bloom, and there's light in every room. Now they're looking up, I can see.
And we are in Bruges. A correction by me because, as we know, I can't pronounce things very well. The port is Bruges.
You're about the worst tourist in the whole world.
It is not Zeebrugge. I'm going to come this side of my wife. Yeah, Bruges, not Zeebrugge.
I'm going to see if I can drop a pin on that.
Yeah, that's a good shout. We are making sure. So when we got on the coach, they gave us a map, they gave us a card with an emergency detail, and then on the coach ride over, which was approximately 25 minutes, half an hour, they talked us through a lot of the history of Bruges, a lot of the history of Belgium, the fact that they speak 4 languages here. Although English is not the official one, they do speak that. Chris and Becca are doing wonderful Instagram stuff in front of us. Let me show you. Hi, Becca.
Sorry.
That's all right. I was saying you were doing Instagram stuff.
Oh no, but then Danielle's going to want to get a photo.
Oh, there she is. Sorry. And here is the influencer in her natural habitat.
There we go.
So we have to be back here at 4:15, so we have a lot of time today. That effectively is our port excursion. And then the excursion that we are doing, or our port adventure, sorry, the excursion we are then doing is the Belgian waffles and beer, as booked by my darling wife.
Through my travel company.
Yes. Again, if you want information, it's across the bottom of the screen now. Everything is in the description below as well if you want to see that. So yeah, got all that from there, and we're going to make our way into Bruges. Let's get a lovely walk along the canal here. And we've said we're very lucky with weather, although I think Becca's just jinxed it, to be fair. Becca did so, we've been so lucky.
I did.
And now it kind of feels like it's probably going to hammer it down later. But yeah, beautiful day so far. There were a lot of other excursions where you could have had a bit more of a guided tour, could have had a bit more of an excursion sort of feel to it. But for us, as you know from what we've said when we did the Greek and Mediterranean cruise, we actually quite liked having the autonomy to go somewhere, see a bit, and then do our own thing. We're going to go into this chocolate shop. I'll be back in a bit. Ever so slightly busy in here, but not surprising. Belgium is famous for chocolate, waffles, beer, and indeed, actually over there it looks like they've got some Stroop waffles. Stroop waffle, my dear?
It's caramel, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, you don't like caramel. Just look at all of these amazing chocolates. I love these sorts of glazed chocolates. And then, yeah, white chocolate over the back for me. That'll do nicely. We've just picked up one slab of chocolate and a few other bits that came to $11.50, which didn't seem too bad. But they do have a pick and mix section here as well if you wanted to. But like with all the things, you don't buy from the first place you see. You go to everywhere first and just randomly cushion shop next to it. Plenty of restaurants and bars as well along here where we are. We're going to keep heading into the centre. So we've just been into this little shop and there are some really cute, unique and no longer sellable items, or I should say no longer on sale items from Disney stuff. You saw a couple of lounge flies in there, didn't you?
Yeah, not allowed to buy it.
Cruises or lounge flies, Danielle?
Cruises and lounge flies.
No. But yeah, Chris and Becca did get something from here as well. It is really nice in there, and the prices, whilst not awful, lounge flies are about €80 for some of the ones that are no longer available. Yeah, really nice store, and the lady in there was also really, really nice. So if you get a chance, when you're in Bruges, do come and have a look here for some of the stuff that you might want. Becca's reaction was my reaction. Look at all of these macarons. Holy hell. It's only $2.50 for one, so I am going to get one. Because it'd be rude if I didn't. Don't you agree, Daniel? Ah, well, you're lost. Right, let's pick up a chocolate, or is there a strawberry one? Oh, we're going to have to try and find one now.
All did some purchasing.
Bonbon Bruges. €5 as well. He said, do I want a bag? And I was like, it's not going to last. Now, like, how do I get so?
Do they not push out?
I think they must do. I'll be editing this. Ah. Look at those beauties. So, strawberry chocolate, because, you know. Do you want one?
No, I don't really like macarons.
That one just happened to really fall into my mouth. So nice.
And apologies for my slightly dipped angle a second ago. Someone decided that they wanted to walk right next to me.
Oh, sorry.
Puppies!
Don't leave on the road.
No.
Wow. Wow. They were lovely. Fell apart in my mouth. Flavours wonderful. The chocolate one was so rich. The strawberry one was really subtle, really flavourful, and €5 well spent. Chris and Becca got, you said gingerbread and mint chop?
We got a box.
Right, go on in, Becca.
We got a box of 6.
Yep.
We got 2 strawberry, gingerbread, chocolate,
mint chocolate chip and passion fruit.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I've got no doubt yours will taste as wonderful as mine did. So yeah, we are going to keep wandering towards, because Chris wants to get some football shirts, or a football shirt, so we're going to wander towards the shop for that. And then keep mooching around Bruges. We've arrived at the Club Bruges City shop, which is where Chris wants to get his Club Bruges football shirt from. Chris actually has a nice habit of collecting a football shirt from every city he's been to, of a local team or whatever, but then we are going to go to a place called the Chocolate Line, and Danielle has said that she would love to try a Belgian hot chocolate. She said, well, surely it can't be the worst hot chocolate in the world if it's from Belgium. And there is logic to that. Chris has managed to get his Club Bruges football shirt, which he is clearly going to wear just out of angst when my club play his in the Champions League. Why are you the way you are?
I like buying a football shirt from every city I go to.
I know, I've highlighted this is one of your hobbies.
It's funny because you're playing them.
Anyway, we are here at the chocolate line. We're going to go in and see what's going on in here. Apparently this is the best chocolatier of the year. So let's see what the chocolate is like in here, and no doubt I'll probably end up buying something. So Danielle, what did you get from the chocolate line?
38% milk chocolate.
Very nice.
From Costa Rica.
Indeed. So Danielle was quite happy to be served. I was not, because we were stood there for ages and the lady walked straight past me. So I walked out whilst Dan waited. But yeah, very, very busy in there and lots going on. But we are now back here at Hotel Notre Dame, it says. We're going to have a look here potentially for food and see what options there are. It's a really, really pretty shop in here. Really pretty. Loads of various things from like different, like they've got Belgian seashells here, slabs, mixed slabs as well, all the way up to the back, bits of nougat. Even Chris pointed out chocolate liqueurs as well. Yeah, really, really nice in here. Small cups, I think they're coffee cups. And then behind the counter, lots of like different flavoured chocolates as well. Not content with the world's fanciest McDonald's in Italy, in Rome, we are now in probably the world's strangest McDonald's in Belgium.
Do you want something?
Can do. Be rude not to. Self-service down there we go, like we did in Italy.
Yeah, it's
Because you can't go to a foreign country without having McDonald's.
Sauce. Really nice.
What have you guys gone for?
Double cheeseburger meal.
Yeah, and then we got 2 cronuts and some mozzarella dippers.
What have we gone for?
6 chicken nuggets and some mozzarella dippers.
Proper continental cuisine.
Oh yeah.
So continuing our trend of having had a McDonald's in every country we've been to. Oh, yeah, looks like a doodle. But yeah, we didn't have anything overly exciting, did we really?
No.
So let's just talk about the chocolate line and why I didn't buy anything but Dan did. So we were in there and there is a puppy.
Like an actual puppy.
We were waiting in there and a lady kept looking at me for a good 2 minutes and then just went straight past us and went to somebody else. Now for me, that's always a no-go. But Dan did want something and you did get something.
Yeah.
But you said you went back in and got served straight away.
By someone else.
Maybe it's just me. I think it's just me.
I think
Anyway.
it's because I was filming stuff and she didn't want to disturb. And then I stopped, but because I still have this out like this, it probably looks like we're still filming.
Yeah. But we are now heading to Market Square, which is
There, I think.
straight ahead of us. And then at 1:30 we've got our beer and waffles. Which is going to be fun because Chris doesn't like beer.
Well, none of us really do we?
Looks like I'm going to be getting pished.
You'll be Becca from last night.
Honestly, I've had 3, but I'm fine, said Becca. I'm a little bit tipsy. Anyway, right, we'll see you in a minute. So, a rather big old, what we think is the Belfry Tower. But that thing is massive, it just seems to go on for ages.
Coming up. What's up there? The view.
The view of what? The view down here? I can see that from down here.
But this is Market Square. Probably most famous, from what I can remember, of the film In Bruges. So yeah, massive, massive place. Really nice though. The wind has picked up a little bit, the sun has gone in, and we think that could contain a little bit of rain. But we shall see. We are going to keep walking around this way. Once again, I've just been ditched, I've been left behind. I'm kind of used to it now. I'm not sure if you can hear the Belfry Tower. We have managed to make our way into the Wolf Heart Christmas shop in Brussels. Obviously it's right in the middle of August.
We're going to be buying all new Christmas stuff this year.
We are. So yeah, let's have a quick look around. I believe I've been to one of these in Berlin, which is right next to Burger King, by the way.
Fax was put.
But yeah, it's stunning in here. Have you seen the wooden carvings through the other side yet, Dan?
What, those?
Yeah. Just stunning in here. It's absolutely stunning. And even though we are still 4 months from Christmas, the temptation to get something is very, very real. So where are we?
Welcome to Tours by Danielle. This is the Basilica of the Holy Blood, and it's either this building or this building over there. And it is reported to be the only place to have a vial with a cloth soaked in Jesus' blood. We're going to go see if we can go in.
There's not really much to say there, is there? I mean, if you've read or watched the Da Vinci Code, apparently it's not here. Perhaps in Paris.
I did say reportedly.
Yeah, exactly. Stunning building though, to be fair. Like most of the stuff we've seen in and around Brussels has been pretty scenic and stunning and quite nice. Lots and lots of tours going on. I even think it looks like there was a wedding earlier. We did see them go past when we were at Market Square. There was a chocolate factory by, I'm assuming that's Chris Becca. Wonder when he starts driving home for Christmas.
Canopy in red.
Oh, very good, Chris. Very good. We did go inside. The bit we filmed, you have to be deadly silent in there, don't you?
It's a church, isn't it?
Yeah.
Being respectful.
But also, the area that we did not film, there is somebody waiting, guarding over the vial, and they are hot on, really hot on, absolute silence. Somebody mumbled something in the queue, and the lady who was the guard immediately just looked at them and went shh, and all of a sudden everything fell silent again. Fascinating. We're not religious people by any stretch of the imagination, but it's still
a little bit of rain as a heads up.
So Danielle predicts there may be rain. She has an anticipation for precipitation.
What is that?
We're going to keep going around. Somebody has just got married here apparently. But we are going to start making our way to wherever we're next heading. Small amount of rain. We dived under a tree. Becca also came prepared with a brolly, so thank you, Becca. We are now making our way to the duck shop because the chocolate museum doesn't have another slot until 1:30. Is that right?
Yeah.
And that's when our beer and waffle thing is. So yeah, we're making our way to the duck shop now. Seeing more and more bags from the duck shop, so we think we're heading in the right direction. The rain has once again eased. Did have another little shower. Chris armed with his brolly. Are you going to buy a duck, Becca, do you think?
I don't think so. I'm not really a duck person.
Okay.
Yeah, we did.
No doubt my wife will want a duck, so we'll see what options there are and see what she goes for. So we're in the duck store. Come on, Chris. What happened? What did you see?
Well, there was a police one, so I said it was the old Bill. And no one appreciated my joke. Just wasted talent.
I suddenly feel very funny compared to Chris. So 23 of these stores in Europe.
What are you doing?
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Motherfuckers.
Walking off.
As he should. There are 23 of these stores in Europe. Apparently, the duck that Dan has got is a branded duck.
Oh no, the duck's wrapped up.
The duck is wrapped, so it's a branded duck.
It's literally this duck though, isn't it? White with that.
Yeah, it's got that on it.
Yeah, give or take. So what then happens is you can collect one of these ducks from every 23 store in Europe, where apparently there is not one in London. He's just told us.
The one that says not official.
We're now deciding what we're going to do. Probably make our way to beer and waffle, I think. So yeah, we'll find our way there and see you when we get there. So we found a nice little chocolate shop where the guy was very helpful. So, been and bought ourselves 30 euros worth of chocolate, which probably will last all of about an hour. Including some hot chocolate spoons, which we'll try when we get home. But another duck shop I think Danielle would like to go into. So we're going to go and have a trundle in there, and then... No. So we will then make our way to the beer and waffles, because we are not far away now. Slightly hidden away, we are here for waffles and beer. It's just behind Chris. There is a small building in here, and we are early, so we've been asked to come back by the looks of it. So yeah, we'll be back shortly. But yeah, we finally found the place. It's not too far away. We're only 15 minutes early though. What's he said? Is he still making the waffles? Is he still making the beer?
No, he's still cleaning up from the last one.
Ah, messy then. So yeah, we will be back into here shortly.
Cultural difference for you. We call this paper towel.
Yes. Chris is a man who likes taking whisks.
Whiskey.
We've managed to separate egg whites, quite successfully. Some separated everything. But yeah, Chris is now... He's not yoking. So we're now waiting for our next series of instructions.
He said to crumble that somewhere.
The egg.
We've been told ours look very good.
Ooh, yeah, good job.
Yeah. Looks all white.
Oh, very good.
The concentration is immense over here. So Chris is bringing over our beers. What does the beer taste like? Beer's quite nice, is it?
I've not tasted it yet.
Oh, I thought you had. Thank you, Chris. So this is the beer we've been given. Very nice. Let's have a smell. It smells quite fruity. So let's have a taste. What does it taste like?
Like a cider.
Oh, Chris will like it then.
I think.
Becca, what do you think?
It's a bit cidery. It's really nice. It's smooth.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Make sure they're not cracky.
Yeah, don't put them in the bowl.
Not in the bowl. We still need one more.
Oh,
Only one. There's
yeah.
only one.
Very cider-like. You're right. Right, it's nice. You should like it.
What's your name?
Really good.
Yeah.
We are smashing this. So Chris put a little bit too much.
3 millilitres.
3 millilitres. It's fine.
Yeah. Good to go. Have you mounted?
I put that down to my wife's autism.
Didn't we all say that?
We all said before this. We all said Danielle would be the person to beat on this.
I didn't. I said me.
And I'm in Danielle's team, which means I win too.
How's that competitive, this Becca?
If you lose, it's Danielle, right?
Yeah. Don't worry, I know the rules.
We're not losing, it's fine.
No pressure.
Pressure's the tyres.
187.
Oh, je moet hem wel aangeven.
Ja, ik wil geen bier, maar ik sta al een beetje op voorhand.
Wait not to bring the beer up.
Je kan ook heel goed met bier vullen als je stilvlees. Ja, dat maakt als je het bij het werk.
You ready, Paul?
No pressure.
Ja, want het kookt eruit. Maar je
You zero it again, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
Door die hitte gaat het eruit.
Dit is ook al uit, want ik heb geen idee. Nou, 187.
What did you get it on?
It was 187 when I stopped, and then it went 191. That's 190.
I got 188.
I think the scales are broken.
collect those. I will collect them afterwards. Don't put it on the table because the table will be messy and it's not pleasant to eat on a messy table.
That's all white, isn't it?
And then you take this one.
It's all white.
All right, Bowie.
And what you have prepared is called a meringue.
You want me to?
And you fold it.
Beautiful. Been good?
Yeah.
Enjoyed this. We are now just waiting for the irons to heat up, and then we can waffle.
You waffling on?
Beers. Yeah. Beers have been good, haven't they?
To ignore me on
I
purpose.
did, yeah.
That's not what I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
I also see on the windowsill the chocolate.
Cheers. Have you enjoyed?
Yes.
Yeah, it's really good.
Becca didn't get competitive at all with the batter.
I'll have you know, we are the dream team.
Have you found the beer, Chris, as a non-beer drinker? Yeah. The cherry one.
Apparently you can get Waitrose.
You get it in Waitrose.
Take a picture of it, it's up there.
Ah, very nice. No, the beers have actually been nice. So yeah, it's been a good experience. Well done, dear. Well found. Well found. We have smashed this.
We hope so. We haven't opened it yet.
Chris, confidence, mate. Confidence. Exude confidence.
30 seconds.
Becca's got some overspill.
Theirs was fluffy.
Ours is very
Yeah, but you didn't see overspill on ours, did you? Like,
People who have finished with their brush.
my partner has absolutely smashed this. He's put salt on it. Oh, Chris, you daredevil. How is it, Becca?
They're really good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm really fluffy.
Yeah, yours do look really good. Not as good as ours, but... my waffle friend and I stuffed. Way too much fun doing that.
Way too much.
Yeah.
I weigh too much now.
Honestly. An amazing sort of excursion to do. Again, Dan found that for us. That's not a Disney one that we've done. We were in with a group, 2 Americans and I think 7 Dutch ladies. Yeah. Everyone was brilliant, the tutelage was brilliant, the guy was patient, he was understanding, he was tolerant, and such a good instructor as well.
And funny.
And he was funny, he was so funny. If you are coming here, if you are going to do this, cannot recommend this highly enough. It was so good. We are now heading to do a couple of last shops as we head back to the ship now, because we are actually going to go to the bus, jump on the bus. We've got to be there by 4:15, so we've got about an hour. But yeah, waffle and beer, if you get a chance, you must do it. Absolutely must do it.
10 out of 10.
Bruges puppies.
Oh, there's so many, I love it.
But we are making our way back to the ship. We are done now. Chris and Becca have told us they've had a...
Southampton's on now.
Oh, that's true. We're going back past the Swan area that we were earlier. And yeah, we should be back well in enough time to get ourselves on the coach, get ourselves back to the ship. The plan is when we get back to the ship, we are going to go and see Believe with Chris and Becca because they really want to see the show. Obviously we can't film that, so not the end of the world. But then after we've seen Believe, we're going to head to dinner at Royal Court tonight, which is one of our favourite menus. And then after we've done Royal Court, we are going to decide what we do from there, because we're probably going to have a bit of a lane tomorrow morning, I'd imagine. Hello.
Did you not see me in the background?
No, I did not.
I couldn't see if I was on camera.
No, definitely didn't see. So yeah, then tomorrow morning, probably have a bit of a lane and then go from there, because tomorrow's sea day. So yeah, we are making our way back to...
So we will see what we're going to do.
It doesn't get any better, does it? See you in a bit. We are back on the coach, but I just want to say once again, why can people just not listen?
Follow instructions.
So our coach had to park on the other side from where everyone is stood, and they called coach 55 and we're told anyone else who's 53 just stand back. And yet the minute that the Port Adventures lady moved, suddenly everybody just stood in the middle of the road. What is going on with people? Why are people doing it? And just like that, back at the cruise terminal. Lovely drop off just out the front, because you have to go back in through security. And yeah, after we've been through security, we'll get back on the ship and go from there. So, alright. All good?
Is that on me or you?
Yeah, it's on you.
Oh, hello. Yes, I'm good. Thank you. Sorry, I never tell.
And really simply, this is the checkpoint when you get back on the ship. So strange how normally you get off that side, but here we're getting on and off this side. Never happened before. So the plan now, we've got 40 minutes till we are going to go and try and watch Believe from a balcony position, all being well. But we are going to meet Chris and Becca at 5:30. We're going to heading back to our room. We're going to get ourselves sorted, dump a few bits. Danielle has waited for me. We're going to dump our stuff, charge a few bits up. Need to put this on charge as well. Danielle has found a duck.
3 ducks.
You all right, Dan?
3 ducks.
And yeah, from there, once we've seen Believe, dinner. Excuse me. It's technically pirate night.
Not the pirate night, baby.
Oh.
So we started that magnet.
Hang on.
So this clouder magnet that we've got, this started because I requested a specific design of that, and now she sells it. So that's us.
Brilliant.
That's all.
Okay.
Turn around.
I kind of can't because you're walking towards me and there's nobody behind me anyway. So yeah, we were saying earlier about how to figure out where you're going on a cruise ship. Let me show you the carpet. So we said earlier about all of this, the stars. Danielle, please explain how you can tell.
The point of the star, 3-foot shot for you. Point of the star always points forwards. On the other ships, it will be the fish are swimming forward.
Not just that though, maps. Map is always the right way up if you're facing forward, unless you're a flat earther. No pixie dust today. Let's get ourselves in. I'm gonna have one thing I want to cover off. We have our pirate night bandanas. Knock that in. Knock the lights on. Knock the lights on. Here we go. We have lights. Oh, right. We are dumping our stuff. What did we get today whilst we were in Bruges? I bought some shoes because I left mine for Palo at home, but also these will be used for when I'm now back at work in the office. Dan bought her duck. Dan, I don't think you showed people your duck because it was wrapped up. This was the milk chocolate that Dan got from the chocolate line. Yeah, you really wanted to go in there, as we said earlier. They just walked away from me, which I was a bit frustrated by, and I just said I'm not going to buy something if I'm not going to get served. There is the duck. Let's have a quick look. There we go. So yeah, 23 of these. Hang on a second. Let's see if we can focus on that a bit. There we go, that's better. So 23 of these duck stalls all the way through Europe, and this was $14.95. So can't really complain at that. And then finally, we picked up a load of chocolate in that bag there, which we highlighted just before we went to beer.
We also got something else.
Did we?
Yeah.
What else did we get? Oh, yes. Yes, this is our little souvenir for us, because we can't do fridge magnets because we've got an integrated fridge freezer. So very annoyingly, nothing sticks to it. This has been really well wrapped up.
I'm not going to take it out of the thing.
But there is the rough gist. It's stunning, really nice piece.
It's pretty.
So yeah, right. Very briefly, while Stan puts that away, cannot understate how good Beer and Waffle Workshop was.
Ah. If I do say so myself.
Well booked.
Great
well
find.
Booked. To put into context, we had 5 waffles each. If you were to get that from the shop just down the road, that's €35.
Plus
that's without
the beers.
Without the beer. And overall, that workshop we think cost us €45 per, or £45 per couple.
£40 each.
£40 each. It's somebody like this you need. Right, I just want to cover off one more thing because we've said this a couple of times already, but I don't get what's going on with people on this cruise. And I'm going to say it for the final time because I feel like I say it every day, 3 or 4 times a day at the minute. I just don't get what's going on. I don't know if there's something in the water, whether it's something going on, but security coming back in. Dan and I were next to each other. I was about to go through, and this guy, I kid you not, where Dan is.
Oh, I was going to piss me in the bin.
If Dan is me, this guy just literally did this to me.
Oh, it's right in my back.
He barged me, and I was just like, Why? Now you know how I feel.
You didn't need to do that.
I just don't get it. I've never known it like this. Is it me?
No, this is the worst.
I feel like I'm getting old. I feel it's an old man thing. But...
Yeah, this is the worst. In terms of the shop, in terms of... I don't think it's the worst in terms of elevator etiquette. We've had worse.
I think it is.
You reckon?
I think it's the worst. Yesterday, when that woman was pushing her child in,
where
there was no space,
yeah, I had
and then
to
she
vacate.
tried to get in, there was no, and then she looked at me and went, "Oh, sorry." I went, "Well, there was no bloody space." Like,
yeah,
the Brits have let themselves down on this. Really badly let themselves down. The conduct and etiquette has been dreadful, and just
terrible.
The entitlement.
Yeah.
The entitlement has been on levels I've never seen.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to get on the Treasure. I cannot wait to get on the Magic, because I think it's going to be better. And I never thought I'd say that, but despite how quiet it can be on a UK sailing, because the volume on other ships can be a little bit louder, I think I'm looking forward to that.
I looked earlier of what we could replace
Belgium with next year. We have this cruise booked next year. We're cancelling it.
Yeah, I think
we are cancelling it for many reasons.
Great.
So that's just us. If you have kids, you want to do this cruise, you do it. You go for it. Just pack your patience.
But this is perfect for families who maybe can't necessarily afford to get out to Florida or any of the other ports.
Yeah.
Who have to sell in some holidays. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. For us, as a childless couple, it's not the one.
And for the person who left a comment a little while ago saying it's strange, well, we're here with another childless couple and they're not great.
Oh, they're everywhere. There's loads of
But
us.
I will say, it feels very much a one and done cruise anyway. We actually don't have a reason to come back.
If it was only family friendly, they wouldn't have designated adult areas and designated adult entertainment.
Told you, lady, didn't it? That told you. Right, we're going to get ourselves ready. We'll see you in a bit.
I'm sending Paul up for a drink. Yo ho, pirates back for me. Hoi.
Why pirates called pirates?
Because they are.
Because they are. What's the pirate's favourite letter of the alphabet?
C.
C, not R. Very good.
Do you want your card?
Yes, I do. We're ready to go to the show, so we're going to head up and go meet Chris and Becca. Because we obviously can't film the show, we will talk to you after. Thanks. We will talk to you. Not quite night yet. We will talk to you after the show once we've seen Believe.
This is taking a turn.
No, still stationary.
Go. We're late.
We have finished the show, and whilst everyone else is currently just waiting up in a line to take a picture, which we will eventually show you the pictures, many thanks to my wife for finding this. Now, people may be going, what's so special about this? Well, in June, we saw this cup up in Cove Cafe, and I said to Danielle, I'm just not sure if I want it. We then got off the ship, and I said to Dan, I went, damn, forgot to go and get that cup. Went up to Cove Cafe the other day, they did not have it, and so as Dan and Becca have gone to Vista Cafe on deck 4 to go and have a look at having a latte, Danielle waves over to me, says this is the last one of these cups on the Disney Fantasy, and it's coming home with us. When we get back, I'm going to leave Dan to talk to you about the show and surprise, etiquette. I'm leaving it there. But I'm going to go upstairs and probably take you outside and show you a little bit of Bruges from what we can see on both sides of the ship. So this is where we will be leaving this evening, and then as we have left, we will start the Pirate Night celebrations. We have been pretty much told that this is one of the biggest ports for car exports in Europe, and as we were going out of Bruges today, the amount of cars just sitting in this area is ridiculous. I do want to draw your attention though to the lovely multicoloured house in the distance, which because of its height has lights on top of it. You could not make it up. Some of the architecture around here is amazing, but yeah, so we will be going out this way later, back out towards the sea, and then we will be on our way back to the English Channel, probably heading back towards the Solent tomorrow on our sea day, and then docking in Southampton on Monday morning. And after a bit of wandering around on deck 4 and going up to deck 11 and deck 10 and just floating through, we are now going into Royal Court for dinner.
My favourite.
Yes, this is our favourite menu. Becca's going to go for 2 mains and 2 starters.
I don't think I can do it.
You're not going to do it now?
I really want to.
Are you waffled out? So yeah, we're heading in here and we will see you when we are sat down.
You could get
steak and then we
and have the lamb.
Yeah.
We already know what we're having, but we are in a secluded room. Never been in here before. Sorry?
Don't even need to look at the menu.
No, we don't. We know what we're having. Becca's just put a roll back.
Because I want so much of the menu, I'm just not going to have bread.
That's like illegal.
I'm being smart.
I'm
I know,
having loads
but
off the menu and I'm having bread.
Yeah.
And you made a million waffles today.
We had 5 waffles each, Becca.
I didn't.
You had 4.5.
I barely.
Did you not?
I left like a whole waffle.
Menu pictures, we all know what we're having, but I'll put pictures of the menu in here. But I'm going to guess Becca's going for the brie and the French onion soup as a starter.
So I'm not. I'm just going to get the brie, and
Right.
then I'm going to have lamb and steak.
Unbelievable. Chris is going to go for the brie, definitely. Danielle's going to go for the brie.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for the French onion soup. Then you are going to go for the lamb.
About the brie. No brie.
You're not going for the lamb.
We're sharing the lamb.
Sharing a lamb, sensible.
I'm not even going to drink wine.
What mean you having?
Steak.
Good choice.
I'm going for the duck.
Why are you eating Donald?
Because I like duck.
I know what Danielle's having.
Same thing at all.
Brie and steak. Anyway, we will see you. Oh, hi. Oh, it's of you two. That's awkward.
Legally, you kind of have to.
Right. I'm not going to show what Chris and Becca have got on their plates because although they've got the brie, we've been very well looked after, and I'm not going to misrepresent what you normally get. But you've got the brie, which Dan's got.
Unbelievable.
Very cheesy. And here is my French onion soup. So we're going to tuck in. It's very cheesy indeed. Very, very cheesy. Is your brie good? Is it hot?
Warm.
It's warm. Good, as it should be. Nice, guys? Good. Are you alright over there, mate?
Wonderful.
Chris has gone for duck with a side of lamb. Stacey bringing a Coke. Lamb, spaghetti.
Is that the gravy one? Yeah. Yes, please. I love that sauce so much. I need the recipe. Thank you.
A little bit more side, please. Thank you.
And then,
Incredible.
yeah, so much food.
Thanks,
Stacey. 1 empty plate. 2 empty plates. 3, 4, 5, 6 empty plates.
I mean, that's definitely not empty.
Yeah, it's as good
main
as.
element.
It's as good as. Good?
Oh, yeah, amazing.
Good. My dear?
I just had 10 out of 10. Would recommend.
Would recommend.
It's my favourite menu.
Yes. Desserts. You're going for a Mickey ice cream premium.
Something like
Becca
that.
wants a souffle.
Souffle!
And Chris wants a... Look at the menu. How heroic. Heroic, mate.
Tell me it's pirate night without telling me it's pirate night.
Are you sure?
Alright, Jimmy. We just assume this is Davy Jones. He has his little golden coins, and they've got, I'll show you this one, got little skull and crossbones, and they say dead men tell no tales. So yoink. Now he's blind, and I put those with our other chocolates here. Update, I guess. Or, as I shall instead call this, a few things to raise. This is your official Adventure by Danielle public service announcement. Please, for the love of all things Disney, do not film the shows in the theatre. Say it with me. Do not film the shows in the theatre. Please. They say it at the start at least 3 times. The theatre shows are theatre shows. They are not the deck parties. They are not the shows in the atrium. They are Broadway style shows. And that means Broadway West End style etiquette. Do not sit there with your massive mobile phone hidden from cast members with it zoomed in just in everyone else's eye line. There's a woman 2 rows in front of us who was doing that, and when we're in the line for Mickey, a woman who was behind us said, I was talking about it, and she said, we saw that from the other side of the theatre. That's how disruptive that is. Show though, brilliant. A pool. A wide pool appears. We'll do a summary later. Show was great. Show was the best version of that I think we've seen.
Yes.
The whole cast was awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
No notes. Dinner. Can't fault dinner at all. As always.
Yes.
As always, Stacey and Putu look after us so well. That's why we love them. They
also really looked after our friends as well.
Yeah, they did.
Which, I just want to add a caveat. I'll come around. Effectively, what Chris and Becca did was they said we like 2 of the starter. You can do that.
You can. We've
It creates
done
a
it.
bit more work.
We do it. We do it for mains. We did it today for mains. I did it technically for dessert yesterday.
But for whatever reason, I don't know whether it's just because, and I think it is just because it is Stacey and Putu. I know that Maria would do it as well, and I know that Zinzani would do it again if he saw us from the Wonder. They just seem to go the extra mile.
Yeah. Or they make our lives easier. So instead of bringing out 2 plates, it's all on one.
There's really good positive things still to take from this cruise, despite all of the behavioural challenges. And I've asked Dan to do this update because I still want to feel like I'm a 38-year-old bloke that just keeps moaning.
We will do. I think we'll probably do.
But they went above and beyond again. And all I'd like you to cover off after this.
Are you cutting here?
No.
Oh.
We're going to carry on for a little bit because I'd like you just to cover off what happened after we had our photo with Mickey.
Oh.
That's the reaction.
So, yeah. So I don't think we filmed it.
No, we didn't.
Future Paul, here is some work for you. Camera noise.
Stop giving me work.
So we met Captain Mickey in his pirate outfit. We queued half an hour, as did a lot of other people. So we did our meet and greet, we took our pictures. Again, cast for that, amazing. We're then trying to get out of that little area. So if you've been on the Dream class ships, on deck 4 there's a little jut out balcony. Little jut out. That's usually where a lot of the character meet and greets happen because you've got the chandelier behind. It looks beautiful. So we're there. And obviously that goes from quite a large amount of floor to not a very big amount of floor. And there is a woman there with maybe not even a 1-year-old, trying to take a picture with Mickey Mouse in the background.
But I had the caveat, she's been doing this for 5 minutes whilst plenty of other people have tried to.
Yeah.
She didn't want to join the queue.
Yeah. And she's blocking the only way out of the meet and greet. And we're going, we're trying to get out. There's 4 of us. And we're kind of stood there trying to get out. She goes, well, can you not just move a minute? And we were like...
It was not even just that. It was the fact that...
Ow!
It was the fact that, I'm going to say this off camera because I'm putting the shirt on. It was the fact that Dan and I are very conscious that we are adults.
Mm-hmm.
And we can control our emotions. We know where we can walk. This child, overwhelmed by everything. Great for them. Love the fact that kids are enjoying themselves. The fact this woman is on her knees blocking the exit as well, with a phone like this, and we're standing there because this child is moving in all directions, and I do not want to kick this child. I do not want to stand on this child. I do not want to cause this child harm.
Yeah.
And she goes...
Yeah, she huffed.
She huffed at me. That's where I then lost it.
And
she
she's
went...
like, really?
She went, well, can you not just move? I went, yeah, but you could not block the exit?
Yeah, that was the problem. Like, if, we are the type of people, or at least I am, that if I see someone trying to take a picture with their child, I will wait, especially if it's a character, because I know that a lot of small children are not going to do well standing in a line doing absolutely nothing for half an hour. I get it. And I would have been like, oh, I'll walk really slowly or something like that and just let them get that picture. But the fact that she wasn't just a little bit in the way, we could not get around, which means we were holding up the line. We were kind of in the back of someone else's pictures.
Turn the camera to where I am. because I think a visual representation.
Demonstration.
Desk is the wall. This is the edge of the stairwell. She, with phone, is here. Child is here.
Small child. Yeah.
Where are we meant to go?
Yeah, anyway.
Can you imagine the outrage?
Yeah.
If I'd just gone to go through, the child had moved, and I'd caught the child. Can you imagine the outrage?
No.
What are you doing? Why have you gone?
Anyway, the pool, adults pool, shuts at 11, so we're going to go pool, not pool. Slight difference. He's giving me a look. So we're going to go for a bit of a late night dip. We'll see you probably. Are we taking them?
No. Oh, tickles. No, we're not going to take you with us because this
you can
is
stay
waterproof.
here. You can stay here. Bye bye.
We will see you. It's annoying, isn't it? We will see you when we get back to the room later. We'll give you a bit of an update as to.
That was perfect.
Do it again. We'll update you later when we're back in the room. And tonight's completely random moment of filming and footage by Paul. Fireworks in Bruges. No idea why there are fireworks in Bruges. If anybody can tell me below, please let us know. But genuinely no idea at all. But we are setting sail. We're just about to go for our jaunt out to sea. However, Chris is down in the water. He's just swimming on his own, bless him. And my darling wife and Becca are below us down here. So I'm going to go down, I'm going to jump in the water with Chris and go from there. No, come on. Danielle, what we doing? What we doing?
Ducky time.
Duck time. We are about to go. We're about to go and hide some ducks. We have some very capable assistants in duck hiding. There's Chris doing his impression of a hiding duck. There's Becca, not ducking responsibility.
You can see how Chris was walking there.
Wow, that's a special look, mate. I'm not going to lie. So yeah, Cabanas is closed. You cannot. Oh, you get drinks over there, I think. So yeah, we're going to go hiding ducks in the atrium. There we go. There's one. Discreet as hell.
So since you last seen us, we've been in the pool, we've been in the hot tub, we did a little boogie, and then we did a lap around deck 4, and we went to get some drinks. On our way from deck 4 to deck 11, we decided to get the lift, and we decided to go in a bit earlier than we were planning to, because we saw a bunch of kids coming out of Vibe, and usually around this time it's not particularly great. Unfortunately, that was kind of proved correct. We got in the lift, they tried to push us out of the way, and then very thankfully one of the girls at the front said no, these guys were first, you know, appreciate that, let us in. And then the boys, who were being very rude, pressed every single button, and they only went up one floor, or one deck, sorry, and they pushed every single button. And because they did that, the elevator reset itself and went all the way down to 1. Which, and then when we saw them again, we said, by the way, well, I didn't, because, you know, autism and confrontation, but the guy said, you know, thanks for that. And they were quite, you know, borderline verbally abusive back. Paul's actually gone to guest services. Here he is.
I just walked around the atrium looking for you.
I did tell you I was going to the room. I was just doing an update on the lift situation.
Mm-hmm.
What did guest services say?
They will speak to Vibe.
This is not the first time that we've had this problem. We had this on this ship, actually, in June, with our whiteboard that we put out, which ended up having offensive words, slurs, all sorts written on it, so we don't actually put it out anymore. Yeah, not great. Really not great.
I don't like being called a liar.
Yeah. I was saying about how they were being like borderline verbally abusive, and
I told
they were swearing. You know, it's really disappointing because we were looking forward to this cruise. Obviously, we love this ship, but I can categorically say I will never, ever, ever do a sailing out of the UK during school holidays
Ever again.
Ever again. It's been horrendous.
I'll go one further. Unless it is the DVC cruise that we're doing next year, or a transatlantic.
I won't sail from Southampton.
I'm never setting sail out of Southampton or the UK ever again.
I would on a different cruise line, but not like I'd do a P&O.
I think this would now, the experience of this now,
never again. We're actually, so we're going to do our placeholder tonight,
which we think we'll use for Alaska 27.
We are cancelling our Belgium sailing for next year. I'm not doing it. I'm not wasting my money. I feel like I've absolutely thrown money up the wall. I'll be really blunt. I'm really not looking forward to tomorrow. Everybody's on the ship. I don't really know what we're going to do. I'm not going to sit in here all day, obviously, but I might perch on deck 4 and read my book, or even the adults area, and just, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we love Disney Cruise Line, and I think what's really going to be difficult across these videos is trying to create a video that feels fair and balanced, because all we can tell you is our experience.
Yeah.
And our experience out of these 7 cruises we have done, and bearing in mind we had a really bad cruise on the Dream. We had a
not because of the cast. I'll just put that out there again.
Really bad cruise on the Dream for various reasons.
Yeah.
This doesn't just surpass the Dream in terms of how terrible it's been, but it goes so far beyond that I do not think any other cruise will ever be as bad as this cruise.
It's just, and it's not the fault of the cast. I cannot speak highly enough about the cast. Every single one that we've interacted with has been amazing. They are great. We love them, but unfortunately it seems to be the guests who are really letting it down.
Very specifically, where we were, the table next to us was empty, and then next to us was the serving station. The family behind us, to my left, where I was sat, their daughter was running and skipping and jumping between their chairs and the serving area. Now, my internal rage could never, because at one point I genuinely feared that one of the servers who was looking after the table further back was carrying in a huge plate, a tray of plates of food.
And they'd double stack them.
Triple stacked these were down.
Really?
And child oblivious. Parents did nothing.
No. And it is the same people who almost caused an accident with the characters yesterday.
In terms of positives, Bruges was great. Bruges was by far and away the best day. Bruges was the best part of the day.
Beer and Waffles workshop in particular.
I'm going to summarise this very briefly. Had Chris and Becca not been on this cruise, I think tomorrow Dan and I probably would have stayed in our room.
Or like, probably what I think I would have done. What I might do is just go to a quiet spot and read for the whole day, and have breakfast, have lunch, have dinner.
I'm stunned. I'm actually stunned.
Yeah.
And I am shocked. I feel like a broken record, and I feel like I'm being a really miserable old man.
But we're not going to lie. Like, I'm not.
I can't. I'm finding really difficult. I'm finding it really difficult of how people's behaviours are. Filming in a cinema and
theatre.
yeah, Dan covered it off earlier.
Yeah.
You were literally told every 10 minutes before it starts, no photography, no filming. Within 10 seconds of the lights going down and the curtain coming up, a cast member on the floor had to go to someone in the second row.
Honestly, it's...
You've just been told. Why do you think the rules do not apply to you?
Yeah. I've hidden some ducks. I've kept some back. I'm not going to hide the rest. I'm going to take them back.
We'll take them to Florida with us.
Add them to the treasure lot that I've got to do. I don't want to put any more out because I don't know who's going to pick them up, and I know that sounds horrible, but you know, the whole point of the ducks is for it to be fun. I don't feel like I'm having fun with it, so if I'm not having fun with it, I'm not going to do it. We will leave you here. I'm going to drink my bedtime coffee. I'm going to put a film on the TV.
And I'm sorry if you are...
Unless you're a family with children, I think that's...
Even then, I would be so reluctant to do one.
Anyway.
I'm trying to put myself in my brother's shoes. If I was my eldest brother with his daughter and his wife...
Would you be happy?
Would I be happy?
Probably
If
not.
he came to us and he said... If Ian came to you and went, Danielle, you're a travel agent, should we do a UK Disney cruise? And that... I don't care if it upsets Disney what we're saying. If Disney ever watched this video, I don't really care. If Disney ever watched this video and go, why were you negative?
But yeah, right, we're going because my arm hurts and I've been talking for 9 minutes.
If you want to follow on social medias, Danielle, just under where she is now, her Instagram for Adventure by Danielle. And also, if you do want to look at booking with her, there is a link in the description below to do a form to fill out, which Danielle will be able to check when we are back from Florida. In terms of personal Instagrams and all sorts, we do have an Instagram ourselves, and it's the same on an email. So you will see Travels with Dani and Paul along on the Instagram, and then also the email if you want to get in touch with us, travelswithdaniandpaul@gmail.com. Thank you for watching. We do appreciate it.
Sorry. Sorry it's been ended on a downer, but...
I don't know what to tell you other than please don't book this route, and if you have booked it, please cancel it.
Yeah, or talk to me, and we can figure it. We can
see what Dan can do for you.
Yeah.
But please do not do this route next year on the dream.
Yeah, right, I'm going for my coffee, I'm going to put a film on, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Hello. Welcome to Sea Day.
And our last day.
And our last day. And at disembarkation day. This is a new thing for us. We're now going to start bolting on the disembarkation of the next day to the end of this video so that it kind of all flows a bit better. You'll find this in Florida as well, that we will be doing disembarkation of the treasure and the magic on the last day, and then that video will then start while we're in the car. Daniel's going to be starting a lot of vlogs while we're away.
Not quick update. We're now off to breakfast, so
Mickey Churro Waffle Day, I hope.
Churro Waffle Day. It is. Becca sent pictures.
Good.
So we'll see you up there.
Cabanas is busy, but not awfully busy, which is a bit of a pleasant surprise. We've picked up a couple of bits. Chris and Becca are already in the adult only pool, which is where we're heading after this. But yeah, definitely a bit chillier out there this morning, despite being sunny. So there's something to bear in mind if you are doing one of these cruises in the future. It can get a bit chilly in the UK Channel. So as we approach the coastline, we're just going past Kent. In the distance there is Dungeness B Power Station. To the right there is the White Cliffs of Dover that way. That's a Danielle. And this is a Becca.
Morning!
So yeah, we are going to park ourselves here. It's a little bit sheltered. It is chilly at times.
Very cold wind. Very cold wind.
Yes. So we're going to park ourselves here because also, in the very near future, we may well be heading past my dad's old place.
Yeah, which is around that corner.
Yes. So yeah, we will see you in a bit. Yes. Pool was really nice. I mean, a bit cold, but we're in the middle of the English Channel. What do you expect?
We did the slide.
Yes, that was freezing. Freezing.
Yeah, worth it though. I'm glad we did it.
Yeah.
We just got straight on.
Yeah.
First time ever.
I'm not surprised that many people aren't in the pool though, because everyone is in the shops again.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. I've texted our friends and been like, give it half an hour.
Yeah.
So.
I think the issue is, obviously, there's a lot of stuff on the Disney cruise lines that you can't actually get on Shop Disney UK, which is a bit of a problem, really, because I think Disney probably, given they want to make money, could make more money if they released some of this stuff. But then
it's about it being exclusive.
Removes exclusivity, exactly. So, look, we've been in exchange the Spirit jersey because a large now apparently is too big for me, which renders 80% of my Spirit jerseys useless.
My dress doesn't fit, but we're going back on our diet post Florida, so that can be my benchmark.
Yes. So from that side of things, all good. We are now going to get ourselves changed.
I'm going to have a shower.
Yeah, we're actually going to clean up and freshen up a bit. Currently, we are just past Dungeness Power Station. We are taking a very slow crawl back towards the Solent. And the seeding whilst we are in bed, what will apparently happen according to the map is we will do a small loop, and then we will come into the Solent, past the Isle of Wight and past Portsmouth, docking in Southampton probably around 5 o'clock in the morning, and then they will get customs cleared. So customs cleared.
Customs
cleared so that we can then basically disembark, and we will be doing the express checkout, which if you saw our last series, you'll know that the reason we are doing expresses is much easier. We also don't have any luggage with us, but predominantly for us, we're both at work tomorrow, aren't we? So we actually need to get straight off, drop Chris and Becca back off at home, and then we need to make it our way home as well so that we can log on probably about 9 o'clock, where we will finish our videos once we're all logged on.
I'd have to log on till like 11. But...
Lucky you. Lucky you.
Or maybe if we get home at 9, I'll log on at 9 and then take my toil on Wednesday.
We're going to get sorted, we'll see in a bit.
I need to shower.
We are ready, we are done, we are dressed, showered, and we are going to go and meet Chris and Becca to go and make a forky. Because we are trash.
Something like that.
Right, so that's what we're aiming for, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, right. We are doing this as couples, so Chris and Becca, you've treated yourselves this morning, haven't you?
We have.
Oh, new magic bands! Out of interest, because we won't buy it, how much are they?
Kate, how much do you think? Because
I know how much they are.
Oh.
But for people at home.
Mine was $45.
Mine was $35.
Not bad.
I'm certain the one I bought in Disney World, which is my parks one, no, that was like $70 at the time. So when they said 45 and 35, I was like, that's really cheap.
Yeah.
And they connected it all up and everything for us.
Oh, that's good.
There and then.
Brilliant. You were talking about getting one fairly soon to replace yours, weren't you? Because yours is
mine's
sort of like...
Because we got these in Disneyland before they were released in Disney World.
Yes.
So they're old.
22 we've had them, 3 years we've had them now.
Yeah.
Mine seems to be okay. Maybe mine just doesn't get used. Well, it's the Spider-Man one, wasn't it, that we got?
Yeah.
Maybe mine just doesn't get used as much as yours at shops.
No, you pay. Up until recently, you've had the DVC thing.
So anyway, right, let's make a forky. My dear, would you care to repeat what you've just said?
So this is a wonderful autism activity.
Is that an okay eyebrow?
I mean, the concentration.
Yes. Do you want to do
I love this. Chris and Becca are working as a team.
Do you want to,
No, I'm good. I'm quite happy watching you. Like, it's giving me joy watching you. Like the thought process that's going into this by my wife is quite special. If you've ever wondered how the mind of an autistic works.
Oh, sorry, Danielle, I was just going to take a picture.
By the way, what Becca's done is Becca's actually, we've showed you a moment ago, but she's taken a picture of what Forky should look like. Although I do think Sporky would have been a better name, but there we go.
If you're then taking care of your forky and taking back to your stateroom,
You right, Dan?
do not let your forky in any trash can. You see the Toy Story fork in there.
It's actually very good. Chris, Becca?
Place your forky actually inside of the fridge.
He's rubbish.
No, he's trash. He's trash, Becca, not rubbish, he's trash. Danielle's well chuffed with herself.
There you go. Now we do.
Oh, there we go. If you're wondering what's going on, there's a photo shoot for Forky. Sometimes there are just no words. We're going to take a trundle for a photo shoot now. Chris and I, well, Chris has been shopping, he's bought a few nice shirts to the Spirit jersey. And yeah, we will go from there. Are you alright?
I'm just making sure he's in there.
I think he's in there, Dan. He's now at an angle.
Yeah, but that's fine. Angle's fine. He's trash.
He's meant to be in a new toy. Anyway, we're waiting for Chris and Becca to go off to get lunch. We're also hanging around to see if we can find Chris or an irritator, but we think she's on break. So up on a very windy deck 12, we continue to have the photo shoot with Forkies. It is very windy out in the channel now. We are actually just off the coast of Hastings. So if you have cruise mapper or anything like so that, you can occasionally, a little bit like flight radar. Cruise mapper is exactly the same as flight radar, but yeah. Smoking area up on deck 13 as we showed previously. So busier than any of the other cruises I've ever seen. So yeah, we're going to head upstairs. I suddenly realised it's the first time we've been up to Satellite Falls this cruise. Although we were up here the other day when we sailed away. And it looks like both Forkies have had a little bit too much to drink. Fidel looks confused. You look very confused, don't you?
Yeah. Why are you drinking on my glasses, huh?
Forky's had a bit too much to drink.
I love it. Well, would you like me to help you with that?
Forky's tour has continued, but we are now heading into Cabanas for a little bit of lunch. Becca is desperate for mac and cheese, and then Dan and I are going to go and book our placeholders. Before all this gets opened, I don't know if you can just see through there, but today is South Asian, so South Indians, we were told. There are going to be things like vegetable biryanis, basmati rice, paratha chicken curry and fish curry. All are very, very nice indeed, but we are a couple of minutes early, so we will start picking up when they open in a few minutes. A crime has been committed here on the Disney Fantasy, and the crime is not that Becca decided to take my mac and cheese while I went to go and get a drink. Which, by the way, Becca, the revenge will be long.
Paul was adamant I wasn't going to do it. He was like, you're not going to be able to get my mac and cheese, and I ate a whole lot of his mac and cheese, and I'm so proud of myself.
But a greater crime has been committed. Bigger crime than you can imagine. I need to show you. I picked up a chicken pot pie, or...
whatever that is.
Now... my darling wife will attest that I had chicken pot pie in March on the Wonder, and
it wasn't that.
No.
It wasn't that. However, the good news is the curry is really good.
So good.
Is it good, Becca?
It's so good.
Yeah? Becca loves a souffle at Palo.
Paul, let me tell you now, if you touch my souffle, our friendship is over.
Oh, is that all it's going to take?
Yeah, seriously. I don't joke with my souffle. I can joke with the mac and cheese, but not the souffle.
Okay, okay. The boundary lines have been drawn. Yes. We are back in the room. Lunch was very good, despite the thievery that went on. Rebecca, when you watch this back, I hope you have some level of guilt, although I know you will not. But revenge will be best served cold.
Fork is in the fridge.
Fork's in the fridge, right.
And I go for a wee.
Okay. We have luggage tags. We have Donald. We are taking these and we are keeping these because Danielle, well, we never had...
Donald.
We've never had Donald. So he is coming home with us. For those of you who don't know, Donald is my absolute favourite because, like Donald, I have anger issues. Anyway, so we are gradually getting packed up as time goes on. But placeholders. Let's talk about a placeholder. My darling travel agent wife.
Yes.
Please explain placeholders, explain how they work, and why on earth are we getting not just one this week, but two. Can't get them both on this ship, by the way. One this week, one on the Treasure.
That's next week. Sunday today. So placeholder is basically
going to be the cause of an argument later between my wife and I. I love you. Right, explain.
Placeholder. So that is something you can only buy when you're on board the ship. It gives you, stop tickling me. It gives you 10% off a future cruise. You pay $250 to secure it.
Yes, but not concierge. Can't use it in concierge.
No, everything but.
They don't want you saving too much money.
Yeah, but also I think you pay the amount of money for concierge for a reason. Are you doing that because I do that with my eyebrows when I talk?
Not at all.
Rude.
So $250.
Keep that down. And you can use it. You have to use it within 2 years. Stop it. And it can be used on any sailing. You can also transfer it to your travel agent. That's me. Just gonna push his eyebrows down. And I can then take over the boring parts for you. Stop it. And I can be the one that gets up at silly o'clock in the morning and does your online check-in at 5 a.m. So that's it. That's that.
Yeah. So the reason we are getting 2.
We'll probably end up with 3 this week because we'll use them.
Not within 2 years, we won't.
Yeah, we will.
So the reason we're getting 2 this week so far is some of our friends have been peer pressuring us into maybe doing a brand new ship
in January.
So we'll wait till we've confirmed that. And then we've been desperate to do Alaska, literally desperate to do Alaska, and it will be just under 2 years by the time we get around to doing Alaska. And the intention is we've always wanted one of the staterooms that has a navigator port on it.
Navigator veranda.
Yes, and
Port.
Yeah, the port thing.
No, it's a balcony.
Oh, it's a balcony. We get a little port thing. Yes, look out.
But it has like it's
I'm not doing that impression again. I'm going,
you did it again anyway. It's classed as a lower grade because your visibility isn't as strong because you're kind of boxed in its size. But it's got like a bench seat around it. It's got a compass and a map and stuff. Obviously the map and I don't think even the compass work. But
principles, isn't it?
Yes. So we have to go down to guest services because we're putting it on a different card compared to the one that's on our card.
I'd like to spread our millions of debt around.
Don't have millions of debt.
No, just hundreds of thousands.
No, we just have this specific card.
Our mortgage technically makes it hundreds of thousands of debt.
Yes, but this particular card is one that we use for bookings in dollars for the most part.
Yes.
So that's why we're putting on a different card.
Yes. Guest services, here we come. Just do it. Just do it.
No.
I need people to see that when I suddenly stop making videos... There's going to be a caption on the bottom that says send help.
SOS.
Chris, can you do your army recruitment moment?
Sorry, camera.
Dan's found some ears she likes.
I think I suit bucket hats.
Anyway.
You know, sometimes there aren't any words.
This is one of those occasions, Becca. I just... Comments below. Do we think Becca suits the hat or does the hat suit Becca?
No, because now I'm going to get loads of comments.
Was that creepy?
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, that's Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking if you were creepy.
This one's got a really good feather. There's a feather on the other side. Just check it. Does that one have a really good feather?
Hang on a second.
Oh, why do they really suit me?
This side. Go around the corner.
You completely missed. Are you going to get these?
I would also wear them in Magic Kingdom.
Of course you would.
Pirates. I do like them. They are quite nice, aren't they?
Yes, they do suit
you.
you.
And they say Disney Cruise Line.
They do.
That suits you.
Oh God, what have we found now? Oh. I was gonna turn it around so.
No, not I have Crocs. I have Crocs.
Everything okay, Chris?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I have
I will say, for what's been a very, very busy cruise, the stock isn't too bad, is it?
No.
Yeah, as in like they've managed to restock a lot of stuff really well.
But stuff that nobody wants.
But they didn't have fantasy pins when we got them. Don't forget.
Yeah, that's true.
There is my shirt that I got over there. Plenty of that. I don't think it's really you, Becca. I just picked up the same shirt.
This is why we're married.
Cruise life balance.
No, you
I like it.
Dan's going to go and solve a murder in paradise.
Only bird is in the building.
Does this hurt look better?
We've got a short round with us as well.
All that needs is a little twirly thing on the top.
You're right there, Becca. So we find ourselves in O'Gill's. Are you hiding like you tried to hide my mac and cheese there?
It's because Becca
Didn't hide it,
she
she ate
got
it.
any makeup on.
Oh, I mean, I've been on it pretty much all day.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know why you're worried. You look stunning as you are, Becca.
Yeah.
But seriously, comments below whether the hat suits Becca or not. What's this we're doing?
Imagineering trivia. It's right there.
Oh yeah. Actually, it's the trivia of Imagineering. You're meant to be an expert.
We'll find out in a minute, won't we?
When it comes to having an autistic wife with a Disney hyperfixation, yeah, we'll swap with that couple over there.
Yeah.
But we think we've done all right. We think we've done okay here. I don't think we'll win, but I think we've done okay.
What are you talking about? Everyone put their hands in their hearts. Yes, I love my therapy sessions. Are you gonna say, I will not cheat on my paper.
Cheat on my paper.
If I do, I owe Tiago
an
ice cream.
ice cream.
Great. I love ice cream, but I don't want any ice cream today, which means everyone is gonna behave, right?
Yeah.
Well done, everyone. So,
Should we show that we do have one crossed out? We do already
have how many points do we need to be
900.
galactic hero? Oh, you're already in there.
999.
Oh, okay. 999,999.
Yeah, boy.
Or whatever.
Are you guys galactic heroes?
Number.
Have you guys got galactic?
So funny story, which isn't funny.
999.999.
I was on my way to being a galactic hero.
It broke down.
And it broke down. And I was sulking. I was so
Before
angry.
Disney World got its name, what was it referred to as?
What was it called?
Florida Project.
See, the Florida Project is
Correct. The Florida Project.
Just for the
18 out of 22, and we still didn't win.
Class, make sure that you join us. If not,
The winner, I think, had 20. Over 20.
Yeah.
Cheats. Although there were a couple where, like, I think we contested the Disneyland one, didn't we?
We did. I'm just seeing if there's any other trivia we could win that. Loading. What's one that we've done before?
What's one that we've done before? We haven't got Andrea here for all the answers.
We'll be good at the music live one.
Yes.
We are quite good at that one.
So we'll try and do that later.
That's at 3 o'clock in the tube. That is the next trivia.
Looks like we'll be doing that one. But yeah, congratulations to the winners. Well done. Very interesting how many people did get over 15 though, wasn't it? It was lots of people.
But if you're not a Disney person, you wouldn't come to Imagineering. You'd be going, what on earth is Imagineering?
Yeah, that's true. Well done to Becca for her contribution.
Yes. 10 out of 10 Becca.
I didn't know this. I just turned up.
If people would have listened to me more, we'd have got 90.
You stole my mac and cheese. Get out. The adults only area. We have had an ice cream. Dan's having a coffee. Chris is over there chuckling away to himself. Becca's trying to keep her composure at Chris being a bit of a wally. It's probably the polite way to put it. So yeah. And then we are going to go and do more trivia, aren't we? 80s.
No. Disney Tunes Trivia Live.
That's the one.
Not 80s.
What have you got on your face?
What? Oh, my sunglasses. Normally it means I've got ice cream around my mouth.
You alright?
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's a good job that I bought these because otherwise I'd be blind.
Uh-huh. So have you guys had a good cruise?
Yeah.
Good. Good.
We have Palo tonight.
Palo tonight as well, yes.
And Skyline Bar.
And Skyline Bar, so...
Ship Detective Agency.
Yes, that's true. We are back in the tube for some more trivia.
That was the one that I did with them closer.
How are we feeling about this trivia, Chris?
Oh yeah, can you airdrop the to me? Because I think they...
Well, who knows? Who knows?
Very, very, very
No, because
we could win, the other team could win, we just don't know really.
sound advice.
Yeah, no, you
We are back for trivia again. We are 0 for 3.
Yeah.
We are back from trivia, obviously. We didn't do too bad, considering the cast member Luke said to us, "You're never going to want to do this again." We got 13 out of 20, mostly because we guessed some and he had like a 50% chance of getting it right. And there's a lot of goofy movie questions.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, thanks, Chris. Although I knew 3 of them, just not the 4th. Yeah. Plan is...
The trivia's been good, hasn't it? I think that's one thing.
You're going to be backlit.
Coming over, hang on.
Oh no.
Hi, dear viewer.
I do love a trivia.
Yes.
Love a trivia. Obviously, you wouldn't have seen it, but on the Wonder, we did, because it was a wet cruise and it was a very cold cruise, we did back to back trivia. It was great. And we won 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Although, just like that cruise, this cruise had cheating. It's very disappointing. It's actually the first cruise where we've done trivia where you've not been asked to pass your papers to somebody else.
Yeah.
I think what was really disappointing, the team that won behind us, they were getting some of the answers right naturally when they were calling them out, which is fine. But the ones that they, funny enough, didn't call out, we then visibly saw them crossing out the answers and writing the right ones. I just think, you know, we've been walking through the atrium on the way back. There's rubbish everywhere. Bottles of water just left. Sweet wrappers on the floor. Yeah, it's just...
It's one of those, there's not really anything
people
we can do about it. I did say as we were walking through, I was like, it's going to get to the point where I start picking up people's rubbish, because it shouldn't be down to the cast members who are not paid to pick up other people's rubbish from the floor. No, they're not. Because the most people that end up doing it aren't, you know, the cleaners. It'll be the officers walking through. It'll be the entertainment staff as they walk through when they're on their way to do their actual job. So the plan now is Becca and Chris have gone back to shower and whatnot before Palo, because we showered earlier. I knew you were going to do that. So, do you know what I'm going to do? I am going to open our Cloud and Blue.
Let's take it home with us.
I'm not going to open our Cloud and Blue.
Let's take it home with us.
Okay, we're taking it home with
You know
us.
what we do? We could take it to...
Have it tomorrow.
To Gatwick with us.
It won't be cold though. We've been sat in the car all day.
We won't take it to Gatwick with us.
No, we'll have it tomorrow. Yeah. You've seen it, you saw it in June, so we won't show you again, but we'll show you our one on the treasure.
I don't think this one's got as much glitter in it. I don't know if you've seen it.
Have you shaken it?
I have. But a bit like this cruise, this bottle feels very disappointing. Look, there's not much in there.
No, you've got a swirly.
Yeah, I swirled it.
I can see all the glitter.
Hang on, let's do it on the other one.
No, you can't.
Hang on. It's just a bit anemic.
I mean, you can see it.
Like One Division.
It's all up there, look.
Well, hang on then. So look, it's very...
I almost tripped.
There's none in the top.
I mean, we'll tell you when we get home.
I'm going to drink this on my team call.
Yeah, we can have it during the day tomorrow.
Yes. And people go, why are you drinking that? Because I'm stressy and depressing. But only for 3 days. We is ready for Palo. My wife looks amazing, as you'd probably not be surprised to know. Look at her.
Teamu dress.
Yes, we need Teamu dresses, isn't it? I'm just wearing my standard Disney polo shirt.
We're doing our tips.
We are.
That we've spoken about in the previous video.
Yes. been an interesting day at sea. Been probably the best day aboard the ship. Actually, for the first time today, heard a thank you and a please, which has been nice to see that there is some manners on the ship still. Yeah, not really much else to. We just kind of chilled, haven't we, for a little bit?
Yeah, I'm just wondering if you've got a pen in that bag.
Probably haven't got a pen because I've already checked, so it's a no.
I don't have a pen.
Yeah, the pen that we had in our little travel wallet, I probably had for 7 years. We're now going to go and meet Chris and Becca, and then we are going to take a bit of a wander around the atrium, and then head up to Palo, which we are very, very much looking forward to. So we shall take you with us and let you know what we get up to as and when we get up to anything. And we are back in the champagne bar.
Ooh la la.
Yes, that is literally the name of the champagne bar, mate. We've had some macarons. Macarons have gone.
I like the plate.
The what, sorry?
The plate.
Why do you like the plate?
Because it's not perfectly round.
An icy pop, a ring of bubbles, and prestige. A prestige, very nice.
Thank you.
So, yeah.
Hello from Palo, and a photo shoot happening over here.
Quite on the set, quite on the set.
Quite on the set. We have sat down. We are sharing a bottle of wine because we're fancy. And we're just getting ready to order. We have a great server. He knows Vinny, and as you know, we love Vinny. So
His name is Gaji, that's it. Gaji.
Yeah.
He's from Serbia. He's very good.
You have to say that again.
Said he's from Serbia. He's very funny. Very good server as well.
Yeah. We've got our wine. Chris, that was in the background.
We've got to ask Becca to explain the menu situation.
Oh yes. Would you like to explain the menu situation?
So bearing in mind we all know I don't have a lot of common sense anyway, I was sat down feeling really like isolated because I couldn't understand the menu and everyone else was like discussing all the food. And I was like, oh my god, how can they understand this? And I was really confused. Then I figured out I had a French menu and everyone else had an English one, and that's why I couldn't understand what I was looking at.
But we will come back to you once we've got our amuse-bouche. Bread has arrived. We've got what is essentially garlic bread, parmesan crisp, breadstick. Chris is enjoying his a lot.
Well then, very quickly look round. Dan and I have got the same 6-ounce steak. I've not picked the lamb piccari this time. Becca's gone for an 8-ounce, which looks very nice. And Chris has given me food envy of a significant proportion. Oh wow!
It literally looks incredible.
Oh wow!
You hadn't seen that side, had you?
No, I had not. Well then. And then all the sauces, wonderful.
This one is a lamb jus. This is a truffle oil. These two are pink peppercorn, and the white one is melted gorgonzola cheese.
Ooh.
I also have Barolo red wine reduction. Would you like to try it?
Lovely backlit, my love.
Radiant.
How was food? Dinner?
Oh.
Becca, how was
Pardon?
how was yours?
It was lovely, thank you.
I think Chris's lamb was, food envy.
Yeah.
He was very kind to let me have a taste, and it was pretty stunning. Parmesan crusted rack of lamb, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Just amazing. Our server Jaji has been amazing, really, really good. Yeah, we're just waiting for souffles now. Becca is lucky that she's at a table's distance away from me after the mac and cheese incident earlier. So revenge will have to be served another time.
Ha!
Do not touch this ramekin. It's super hot. It comes out straight from the oven. Rule number 2 is first bite. It's always for the server who is serving you, and you can have all of it.
I think that's fair.
May I?
Absolutely.
How's running?
You're fine, we'll see you.
We've finished at Palo and we are now going down to Animator's Palette to give our tip envelopes to Stacey, Dani and our head server as a thank you. And then we are undecided as to what to do next because a lot of stuff closes tonight because of it being last night. We were going to do Midship Detective Agency and we can't, so we're not going to have time. So we'll let you know what we're going to do if we're going to do anything. But first of all, Animator's Palette.
You're right with your heavy breathing.
Yeah, sorry.
We are back from Palo. I've made the mistake of sitting down on the bed. Don't do that. We did have plans to do Midship Detective, to go to a couple of the game shows. There is the See You Real Soon thing, although I imagine... What time is it?
10:45.
10:45, so that's in half an hour. I'm knackered. Ooh. Paul's packing, but no, I'm exhausted. So I'm thinking, you know, we've got 2 weeks of non-stop chaos coming up, and I'm a bit like, we're going to go and do a couple of laps around deck 4, probably go up and get a drink, and then I could be tempted to go to bed. I know.
Sorry for breathing, dear.
I mean, that wasn't breathing, that was blowing your nose. But I know Becca wants to go to the silent disco, which is at 11:30. I am not going to make it to 11:30.
No, neither am I.
It's not happening.
Somebody doesn't have work tomorrow, it shows.
yeah, we've both got work tomorrow. Also, the ship started rocking, which is making me really sleepy. So that's not helping. So we're going to do a couple of laps. It's probably going to be quite windy, so I don't know if we'll... I mean, it's dark, you're not going to see anything. But we might show you if we see something worth showing. Maybe the stars, which you won't be able to see anyway. So we may see you shortly, or we may pick you up when we're back. And when Paul stopped making noise in the room.
Donald!
Number one!
Number one! Number one! Hello.
Exhausted.
Oh, come here. Oh. So we last saw you in here. We left you guys in here intentionally because we actually went to go and see Chris and Becca. They wanted to watch the See You Real Soon show, which we've seen recently.
I hid in the porthole.
Yeah, we got chatting to a few other people. We also got chatting to some cast who gave you some advice. We've heard more stories about sort of behaviour towards cast this time on this cruise, and it's been interesting because the general consensus from some people is that this would not be their best cruise they would highlight. So it's kind of reassuring to us to know we're the only ones that feel that way.
We're not the only ones that feel that way.
Yeah, we're not the only ones that feel that way. So look, the main kind of piece of all this, went for a walk around deck 4, we were having a chat with Chris and Becca. We all kind of agreed that whilst they've enjoyed themselves to an extent, it's kind of not to ignore what's happened in the last 3 days. And we've all kind of said that had we been on our own, and we hadn't have been with ourselves and our friends, it would have been a far tougher 3 nights. Time currently is 5 to 11, technically 5 to 10. We are going to get ourselves an early night. The reason being we are disembarking tomorrow. Then we are back to work.
Yay.
And I then have the fun of editing all of these videos in the space of 48 hours, getting them up on YouTube before Wednesday morning, driving to Crawley.
Up house.
No, it's a TV screen. Before we head to Crawley to go to Gatwick, to get ourselves on a plane to go to Florida, to do the treasure and the magic alongside Epic VIP and all the other great stuff.
I'm so glad our first day on the treasure is a sea day.
Yes. I think it will be
a room service breakfast.
It will be very interesting to explore the treasure compare it to the fantasy, compare it to the dream, the wonder,
The
and
wish.
the wish as well.
The wish is what it's most comparable to.
Yes. Obviously, I've been talking a lot. How do you feel?
Tired. This is the second shortest cruise we've ever done. I don't really count the COVID one. I don't feel like it counts. We didn't really get
It was
to
a
do
tester.
It's a tester. So technically this is the shortest one we've done to date. And it feels like it's been the longest, technically 2.5 days of my life. As a travel agent, to people who have similar circumstances to us, as in you don't have children, you like to do a bit of both relaxing and also maybe adventuring.
This is not the cruise.
I don't think this is the one for you. Even as we came back into the room, shut the door, and there's kids running up and down the hall, which, you know, you do get on a cruise, and I understand that, but like, it's 11 o'clock at night. And yes, I know I'm showing my age in some ways, but like...
Bear in mind you're 7 years younger than me here.
Yeah, I know, but my age doesn't begin with a 2. Or a 1, just to clarify that.
I want to cover a few good points though before...
I've got a lot of good points.
I want to really kind of hone in on the good points, because whilst I think we could summarise the negativity as the people,
yeah,
I want to call out the cast here. They've been phenomenal again. I want to call out the ship. The ship is still stunning.
It's still my
still our favourite ship. I want to call out the food. The food has once again been absolutely flawless. I think the one gripe I've had about food and drink, there's been a lot of issues with the carbonated drinks, i.e. Coke, Sprite, Fanta. Today my Fanta was flat, which meant I had to get up to go and take a... Now I think about it, they planned it. They got me flat Fanta, so I'd have to get up and then Becca could steal my mac and cheese.
Which is funny, because you got your Fanta. Was your second Fanta not flat?
Yes, it was.
It was flat?
I got Coke.
Oh.
So they planned it.
I got you Fanta from that machine that you got Coke
They
from.
planned it. I also want to call out the Bruges excursions. So Bruges itself, lovely city, but one and done for us. The ability to just take us into Bruges.
That was great.
The commentary we got on the way there was really insightful. The time we were given in Bruges was plentiful. And I think the fact that we had an excursion to do, booked by my darling wife, was also a phenomenal...
It was so different.
It was so good.
So different to what we would have ever done anywhere else.
I think it's also given us an insight that when we do go on other excursions now, if we do go to other European cities or whether we go to anything like that, I have no doubt now that actually Dan and I will go, let's just get there and we'll do one ourselves. Because Dan has that capability to do that.
I keep saying that with Nassau. So Nassau, apart from when we go on the Magic in in a week and a bit, is always our extra sea day. But
although our friend Max tells us it's wonderful.
Max, you also lied to us about Tampa, so I don't believe a word you say.
Honestly, you're full of it, mate.
But I've got an excursion that takes you out to the island where you can swim with pigs, and I so want to do that. But I don't think at the moment in this season the timings work out. So that's something to look at. But
yes.
Yeah, you know, if you're going on a cruise, even if it's a different cruise line, and you want an idea of potentially slightly cheaper excursions, let me know.
Give Dan a shout.
You know, give me a date and a place, and I'll see
Inquiry
what I can
form
find.
in the comments below.
Or even just message me on Instagram if it's just something like that. Don't fill out a whole form.
Sorry, I would like to
shout you out.
I would like to shout you out. The lady that stopped us on the first day said that she watched our videos. Thank you. We hope you had a wonderful cruise. I've seen you around a couple of times. I've not wanted to stop you because I'm conscious that you're enjoying your cruise.
Where was I when this happened?
You were actually standing in the shop with Becca.
Was I having a meltdown?
You were a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, no, you were standing outside the shop chatting to your new friend.
Oh, Toby. Chatting to Toby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, look, just want to say that I hope you had a great cruise. And to anybody else who was on this, we hope you had a great cruise. Just because it's what we experienced, it doesn't mean that that's what you experienced. You may have thought that everyone was fine, and it's just us being miserable, so there is that. But look, it's been one of those where it's another cruise on the post for us. I think that's the way I'm trying to look at it.
One closer to platinum. As of this time in 2 weeks, we'll be one away from platinum.
We'll be on 9. And if everything goes to plan in the next 48 hours when we get back, we will have our platinum cruise confirmed.
our newer platinum cruise. At the moment, we have a platinum cruise and then some, but
we may have something to share with you.
plans to come.
Plans to come. So at the moment, you'll see it.
Probably have already mentioned it without realising.
No, I don't think we have.
No.
And if we have, I've edited it out.
We also didn't, well done, Passport. We also didn't drink our Cloudum, so we're taking that home and we're going to have that tomorrow night.
Other than that, we did meet our stateroom host, lovely guy. Really
Turns
nice
out we'd actually spoken to him a few times. I'd spoken to him a few times.
I hadn't. But he's a really nice guy, and he said, is everything okay? And we were like, yeah, we're easy to please. And
we've got a towel animal that we've never had before.
It's a turtle. It's brilliant.
Turtle.
Anyway.
Shelling out on those jokes.
Would not stay on deck 2 again.
No, we're currently
we need to change the magic.
I'm currently considering looking at the cost to upgrade to a veranda if there's any left. That's a job for tomorrow morning.
I've not been as comfortable lower down the ship.
It's louder.
Yes.
It's like that's my main problem. It's louder.
Yes.
Technically, in terms of motion, the lower down the better.
It's been fine. Not noticed it.
But like generally.
Excuse me.
Generally speaking.
How does me yawning stop you talking, Karen?
Because you blow out air.
That's called breathing.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, technically speaking, if you are slightly concerned about any motion, the lower down decks are actually better. I'm not a fan because directly above us here is the atrium, and I was woken up at one point because I could hear them hoovering, which is great, and I'm not going to complain about it in terms of it being a problem, but I'm a light sleeper.
Yeah.
Well, for the most part, I'm a light sleeper, so...
My final call out, if you are going to do this cruise, or if you're going to do any of the UK sailings, and I very much doubt this will apply to anybody who watches this, but to anybody, just be polite, be considerate.
Not just to the cast, but to other guests too.
Other guests. Give people personal space. And for the love of God, don't just leave your cups and rubbish everywhere.
Yeah, please,
it's not fair on the cast.
Please remember that as much as, yes, the cast are here to work, this is their job, they are not your personal cleaners. They are not ones who should be picking up after you. Like, even when we're in cabanas, I will always take my plate to the station where they put stuff because I don't feel like it's their job to come and collect my stuff once I'm done.
My final point, and I am going to call out people on this. If you do not want to tip, that's fine. It's absolutely your prerogative to not tip. But tips are a part of cruising. It's not just Disney. P&O do it.
Everyone does it.
Everyone does it.
But they put in so much work, 24/7. There are people doing stuff around the ship, whether it's maintenance, bar, kids clubs. Like, they go above and beyond to make your cruise the best it possibly can be.
And I'm going to just give you an idea. Stateroom hosts, they don't just do the staterooms. They're out and about in the ship cleaning. They're out helping other colleagues with more difficult rooms. They're doing things behind the scenes that we don't notice. They're cleaning the toilets. They're opening the door for you at dinner time when you need to go to the toilet. They're everywhere. And then when it comes to your servers, and it comes to your main server and your assistant server, they're not just there at your dinner each night. They're there in the restaurants at lunch. They're there in cabanas at breakfast.
They don't stop.
They're there at Flo's V8 Cafe. They are behind the scenes making sure food gets places. They're tidying up plates. They're cleaning up after people.
If you go to one of the US sailings and you go to one of the private islands, they are also the ones on the island who serve you your food.
It's not a lot to give them something as a thank you, considering they are away from their families for months at a time. And yes, it is their choice. But they do it because they love the job, and they do it because they want people like us to have a good time.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to pay $100 for 4 nights to people who have helped look after your whole family, that have turned down your bed in the morning, that have turned down your bed at night, that have given you fresh towels every day, that have pulled down your bunk for your kids, set up this bed for other members of your family, closed your curtains, that have left you chocolates, towel animals, and made sure that you have everything you need to feel comfortable, you probably need to think about whether you want to cruise.
Yeah.
Because it's not a lot, and I will never shy away from paying at least the minimum amount, if not more.
but I'd like to go to bed now.
So we will see you bright and early tomorrow morning for disembarkation. We will be dropping Chris Becca back home, then we'll be home. We will finish this series, a very short series, that I cannot wait to start a new one.
Yeah, disembarkation is coming up now.
Just like that, it is morning.
Good to forky.
How'd you sleep last night?
Really well.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad actually. A little bit rocky.
That's why I slept really well.
Yeah, but not too bad. Noise, again, outside, a bit loud.
I heard them hoovering at one point this morning upstairs.
Yeah, about 4:30.
Yeah.
I have no comments to make about whether this room is any better or any worse than any of the other rooms we stayed in, because it's done a job. It's been 3 nights. It's been fine.
We've hardly been in it, to be perfectly fair.
That is also very true. Coming up on the treasure and the magic, we'll probably have a much greater idea, because there is a good chance where they are longer cruises, we'll probably spend a bit more time maybe chilling, and especially on the treasure where we have a balcony veranda, we will probably spend a bit more time out there as well. But anyway, we are now going to go and disembark. We are on express checkout, so we are going to go upstairs, wait for Chris and Becca. We're meeting them by Vista Cafe, because Becca's getting a coffee.
Well, what we should probably do, because to get to Vista Cafe, we've got to go past the atrium.
That's true.
So we'll probably stand in the line and go,
Yes.
come down.
Yes. I know that's not what we agreed, guys, when you watch this back, but that's what we've decided.
Yeah, sorry, I'm feeling lazy today. I've got to work in a few hours.
And this is disembarkation for early checkout. If you do want breakfast, you will have a breakfast time that will come up on your app, so you can go for breakfast before you leave. They do feed you before you go home if you want to. Otherwise, there is a McDonald's just out of Southampton.
We'll probably do something similar when we get back. We'll have an early lunch.
Yes, I'd imagine so. Yeah, because we have to log on. But yeah, so yeah, straight out through there is back to the car and back to home. And then just to make sure that you know you're leaving a ship, they play the See You Real Soon music and the sort of like little graphic there. We have got Chris and Becca with us. Hi guys. I still think the oh, did it ooze out mac and cheese sauce?
No, it was just pus.
It should have done.
But it's like, it's grown back. It's like, no, I'm not leaving your face.
That's called karma. I hope that it grows to the size of a piece of macaroni.
It was when I woke up this morning, the first thing I did was felt it and be like, is it gone? I was like, holy
And just like that, goodbye Disney Fantasy. It's not even, I think, 7:15 yet, and we're already off. So yeah, welcome back to Southampton and partially sunny but slightly wet England.
Could be worse.
Yeah, it could be worse. So we now have to go through there, back to security checkpoint, and once we've gone past and through security, we'll head straight back to the car and we'll be on our way back home. And then just through here, similar to all the other terminals, there is a big area for all the suitcases, and then it will correspond with the character you had on your band.
$7:17 and we're already in the car and out of port. Very organised.
Car park is a shambles.
Yeah, not through our fault, I will add. They just didn't seem to know where to put anyone. So
apparently
that's
we were putting the car park for people who were doing back to back to back.
Yes. So we managed to avoid the rain until now, and now it is, well, it was hammering it down, it's just slowed down. So we will pick up with you when we get home now.
We are back.
Hi.
We have 2 very happy puppies that we're home. Remus.
You happy?
Hi.
You happy boy.
But most important, well, I was going to say, Albus just does not care. We have something to do. Pin in the mat, another pin. Do you want me to do this one?
No, there is a hole for it.
Yeah, we've worked out they don't really fit in the holes. Well, there we go, it's in the hole, there we go. So,
some of them do.
Some of them don't. Look at that, we've got to 4 countries in Europe now. yeah, anyway. Right, we are back. We have a very, very short turnaround window. The back of my wife's head is very
It
attractive.
still annoys me that you didn't put that one in the thing.
I tried to and it wouldn't go in. But also, we've done Sicily and Rome. Anyway. Yeah, very quick turnaround for us now. We are back. Let me show you the current state.
Oh, big yawn. Big yawn.
Despite there's been there, boys. Jesus. Oh, thank you. That's me. Don't worry about your dad. Right, so suitcases. We need to get our suitcases unpacked.
We need to take the stuff out of the suitcases. I think my toiletries I'm just going to leave in the bag.
Yeah, we need to go through toiletries as well for a couple of other bits. But anyway, are you two quite all right?
Dad.
And so thus ends our short Disney Fantasy Trip to Belgium series. We are pleased we have done one.
It was a learning experience. But like, in all seriousness, take the people out of it.
Great cruise.
Great cruise. Great to do another cruise with our friends. Great to see some of our favourite cast members.
Yes.
Great to be back in Palo.
Yes.
The Fantasy is my favourite ship.
Yes.
So it was really great to be back on that. Nice to go and do an excursion within an excursion.
Yes.
Lots of positives to take from it. Just, I think unfortunately the other guests kind of ruined it. Remus has decided it's an appropriate time to have a drink.
Apparently there's not
that
enough
was it.
water. Oh, there we go. So, a couple of brief points on here. If you've got any questions at all, comments below, please. Also, one thing we really appreciate, if you've enjoyed any of the videos, please pop a like on them. It does actually help us to know what videos you've enjoyed and what we can do going forward that is better. Secondly, and finally, if you have liked what you've seen, whilst Remus is now deciding to eat his breakfast, please do subscribe, because then you'll get notifications for other series that are coming up.
That's including if you hit the notification bell.
Correct. But coming up, Treasure, Magic.
Epic Universe.
Epic Universe. Allergic to being home already?
Yeah.
We can sort that out in 2 days. And then following that, we are off to California. We are in California for Disneyland's 70th, but also we are partnering with Go Cars on a video where we will be showing you one of the best things we've ever experienced in San Francisco, and one of the reasons why we think if you do California and San Francisco, it's a great place to be and a great activity to do.
And then after that,
we have another trip planned which we are set to book today.
Yes.
We will let you know. However, after that, we are then back off to Disney World and the Disney Wish, the Disney Destiny. We are off with our friends Chris and Becca again, so friends that you've seen on the cruise with us this time.
Staying in a villa for the first time.
Villa for the first time.
Staying at the Helios Grand.
Yes.
In the How to Train Your Dragon Kids Suite, because we were a bunch of children.
There is that. And then after that, we are off to Tenerife in June. Very personal trip for us, as we said in the previous series. That's something to do with the loss of my mum and dad, so we are doing that. But we're going to take you guys with us, and we're going to show you the other sides of the holidays that we do like to do. And then after that, we are back out of Southampton on a DVC cruise, going to the Norwegian fjords and also doing Denmark. So we'll be going to Tivoli Gardens.
Copenhagen, we're going to Copenhagen.
Indeed. And then after that, the big one. The big one next year at the end of 2026.
Not to be confused with the Pepsi Max coaster in Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
Somebody in this household is turning 40. It is not my wife and it is not the dogs. We have...
This guy!
We have a huge trip planned where we are doing both a Disney Very Merry Time cruise out of San Diego on the new sailings. We then head over to Disney World and we'll be doing
You've
Epcot.
missed a bit before that.
Disneyland at the start of that. We'll be then heading over to Disney World to do Epcot New Year, and then we'll be flying home before we then make our way back over at the start of 27 to Florida to do the Disney Treasure for our friend's daughter's 18th birthday. It's a long-running joke between all of us. We wanted to be there for our first Palo, and then after that, we then have further plans to head back to Alaska on the west coast.
We're not heading back because we've never been.
We're heading back to the west coast. Yeah, we're heading back on the Wonder for that. And so far, that's where we're up to.
Well, we don't have Alaska booked because
Yet.
it didn't come out in this set of itineraries. It will be probably early next year that we get that booked,
Yeah.
but we will be doing at least the 7-night because I don't think they've bought back the 9-night. So,
Not yet. So, yeah.
And we'll be doing that with our friends who you will see in maybe
January.
Maybe in January.
So anyway, on that note, if you do have any questions about any part of this cruise, any part of this series, please drop us a comment or a question below. If you don't want to comment on the video, or I'm aware that YouTube is stopping some people who have only just subscribed from commenting, please do send us an email. Yes, please do send us an email. It is travelswithdannyandpaul@gmail.com, just along the bottom here.
Or, to make it easier, send us a message on Instagram.
Correct. So on Instagram, we are also Travels with Dani and Paul. However, the one big thing we would say, if you are interested in any of this,
speak to this guy. Yeah. Work for Paul. Adventure by Danielle.
Stop. I've got 2 days to edit these videos.
You've just done it for your one. I'd like it for mine too. Or just
Dan, it's on the left and right. Dan,
it's in
it
this
goes, Dan,
area.
It goes here. It goes here, Dan.
It's somewhere on the screen.
It goes here, Dan. Just here.
Drop me a follow. Send me a message.
Yes.
I post pretty much. Well, I definitely post every day when we're here, and when we're cruising, I post every day that I have a signal, which is every day apart from sea day. So you'll get regular updates of what we're up to. I will start posting sort of information about some offers that we've got, or that I've got coming up, and that's not just Disney, that's Virgin Cruises, that's if you want to go to the Maldives, anywhere, literally anywhere. So give me a shout.
Yes.
Fill out the form if you're interested in getting a quote.
There is a link down below in the comment section, in the description section, as well as a link to every other video that we've done. If you just click on the channel, which is again just down this side of the screen, click on our channel logo, it will take you to all of our playlists. Predominantly our most recent one was June 2025 when we went to Italy and the Greek Isles, and it was still is probably my favourite cruise we have ever done.
Yes, agreed. Are you okay though?
Thanks, Rooms. On that note, we're going to go, guys. Thank you so much for watching and following along and being patient with us on this series. It's been a challenging one at times. We've had a great time in parts, but the overwhelming thing, if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to ask. We will be honest with you. I think we're glad we've done it. We will not be doing the same one next year. We're going to go and cancel that now. Have a great one, everyone, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye.